Don't see it yet.
That makes two of us.
Mm-hmm. Should we be talking? Is it live? Oh, it is.
Here
Okay.
it is.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're live.
Oh boy. Here we are again.
Okay, I hear all of us, so I'm gonna mute it. We sound pretty good,
Nice.
from what I
Yeah.
could tell.
We sound and look sexy.
Always.
As hell. As hell.
Yeah.
A bit of a different setup this time for our. I'm trying to think of the word for centennial, but 10. Decadial. Is that anything? Is that a word?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
It's the
don't know,
10th
man.
episode of the Three Heads Are Worse Than One podcast. How you guys doing?
There's definitely a word for it.
Do we want to spend the time and
Who cares? Who cares?
Do we want to spend the time to think
Who
about
actually cares? That is the question.
I care.
Okay.
I care, but not that much. So let's talk about something else.
All right. Should we do the new mini segment?
Tell me about
Corrections?
chess.
No,
Oh.
wait. First, the corrections.
Oh yeah, I
Corrections.
still have no idea what you guys mean by this. So go ahead.
Okay, RJ, do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I guess
Someone-
I'll go first. Oh, I thought of the other one. Okay. So, first thing I'd like to say is that there actually is something that mobile gaming can genuinely do better than any other console, and that is VR, or not VR, AR. I think just like the fact that it's in your pocket and you can pull it out whenever makes like Pokemon Go is like I think that's going to be the progenitor of like a genuinely like big high quality market.
Yeah, they already have it for like Harry Potter and other
Yeah.
universes and things. So yeah, I agree.
I can
Should
absolutely see that getting bigger.
Should we alternate? Should I do one now?
Yeah, you go now.
Okay, I said my guess that Blue Moon was blueberry, like blueberry cream, like creamier blueberries, basically what I said. And from what me and April could tell looking it up, Blue Moon is a combination of blueberry and vanilla most of the time.
Really?
So
It always tastes a little lemony to me. I don't know why.
I think you're getting that just from Superman, because the yellow in Superman, like a lot of the times, is lemon.
No, because I basically I have Blue Moon more often than I have Superman.
That's so weird. Because yeah, we didn't find us. It had like a list, and we didn't find a single example.
Maybe it's just the like hint of like blueberry like fruitiness that like it just comes across as fruitiness.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my first correction.
I see.
My second correction is another thing a thing I'd like to see in Skyrim isn't necessarily quests that are exclusive against each other, but quests with more like diverging choices that can affect the world, like the Civil War plot in Skyrim. You can choosing which side feels like you're actually making a choice and actually affecting the world, and I like that a lot. And I would I think it's doable, and I would like to see like all the main quests essentially have at least one option that allows you to like make a perceptible change to the world around you.
Yeah, like Dishonored style.
You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Civil War one is like the main one, and I agree. I think I agree with you there. When you say perceptible change, does that always imply locking yourself off of another path?
Yes. You have to lose a path, but I'd say I wouldn't want to be able to lose one of the main quest lines. I would just like to see, because the Elder Scrolls games all have these really big guild quest lines that are like main quest lines. I'd like to see all these really big like main level quest lines, like the guild quest lines, have like a branching story or like some kind of decision that you can make in that quest line. So you can still do every single one of the guilds and reach like the top of the guild or whatever, but depending on what you do during those guild missions, you can have different like effects in the world or like effects on the guild.
Okay, so not so much as you can only join one of the companions, thieves guild, mages college. You can join, so not like that where you lock yourself off of the other guilds, but something within each quest line that's like a decision point that changes how at least that organization functions.
Yes. Yeah.
So how about
some kind of material change.
So something
like where there's a decision that you can make, and it's not just like, okay, like story beats happen and now this change has occurred.
They did that to a very limited degree. I think only like can you imagine if it's like the Thieves Guild, but then it's like bust the Thieves Guild, like infiltrate and then get them like discovered and like arrested by the cops. Yeah, there's only one equivalent. There's only one like something like that, and it's like you can just choose to destroy the Dark Brotherhood. That's its own quest line. It's just kill everyone. You kill Astrid the first time you meet her, and then it's like figure out where their base is and go kill them all.
Now, honestly, like on it, like with the way the Oblivion quest for the Dark Brotherhood went, it really feels like you should have like branching options between, because a guy comes to you and it's like kill them all, and then that's the way to progress the story, or you could do, or at least I think it doesn't have. It might actually have branching options. I forget. But I remember a guy comes to you asking you to kill all of the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion. But that kind of a thing, like you could have like sides to choose, basically.
Yeah, and something that's like still the same level of like built up material. Because like if you do the Destroy the Dark Brotherhood, it's like you're actively just cutting out a large part of like fun content for like probably half an hour of it's like a half-hour dungeon of go kill all these people in here versus a cool story, cool characters to interact with, and like cool quest mechanics that you just don't get to do then.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So my last correction was actually I thought of one, so I do have one for myself, but I'm going to do another one for RJ. RJ said RJ said that
he's getting too big for his britches.
RJ said that vanilla and cookie dough aren't a good flavor combo or something similar. In the ice cream bracket, he really ruffled some feathers with his dumb ice cream opinions. Our
only commenter agreed with me on Moose Tracks.
No.
I still don't think Moose Tracks is that.
I'm pretty sure that was a Russian bot. That was a Russian bot.
Discounted doesn't count.
The main flavor base in cookies is vanilla. So saying that vanilla and cookie dough don't go together, doesn't really make any sense. It's like saying vanilla doesn't go with vanilla. It's silly. It's childish. And yeah, shout out to April. She's the one who pointed that out to me after the episode.
Huh?
Also, I want to we brought this up on the podcast, but also milk and cookies is basically vanilla ice cream with cookie dough. Like it's a very classic flavor combo. So you were wrong.
I think vanilla could not go with cookies in the same way two shades of the same color don't always go with each other.
No, you're wrong. Milk and cookies also they come from the same flavor base. And it's just adding chocolate and brown sugar, basically. You're wrong, and you're a coward.
All right, can I add a bit of? I don't have any corrections because I'm never wrong or say anything that I don't mean.
Yeah.
I do this show with you guys, and this has been incredibly hard to follow. Even remembering what the topic was, even though you like harken back to the it's like.
Well, maybe, I did say what his point was that I was.
Yeah, can we maybe try and like at least get the episode name or the segment it came from?
The episode was episode 9, Ice Cream Bracket.
Ice Cream Bracket. Okay, I think that's like a good way to format it.
It was the time we talked about ice cream.
Not good enough.
I think longtime viewers of the channel will know exactly what we're talking about.
Longtime viewers are the three of us.
Yeah, we all know what we're talking about.
I don't.
It sounds like you're not really a long-time viewer then, Ryobii.
Okay, last correction that I have. I'm just gonna plow forward. Last correction I have is for myself. I said that plants like will grow better if you give them like positive feedback, but I looked into it more and I don't think that's like been fully proven. So I was wrong. I was wrong when I said that. I don't know what it was.
Run that by me one more time.
I said that plants, when given positive vocal feedback from humans, grow better, but that actually isn't been fully proven.
I think I agree with that people have tried to figure it out whether it actually does anything. I think the jury's still out. I don't think it's been.
That was sort of what I got.
Yeah.
From my.
I don't think it has a wide
Google search
of evidence. Okay.
Right.
I definitely had a third thing to say, but it's completely slipped my mind, as most things do.
Okay.
I'll write them down, dude. Take notes.
Topicals? Topical? We going topical?
Yeah, hit me with this chess
let's go
news.
topical.
Chess news.
Okay, so chess drama. Basically, Hans Niemann has sort of been post. He's a 19-year-old GM who's really been climbing the ranks recently, especially post-pandemic. He's been playing a lot over the board, and doing very well. And he recently played Magnus in the Singfield Cup, with the black pieces, and he won. And then afterwards, Magnus withdrew from the cup, and he shared like a Twitter video where it's like Jose Mourinho, the soccer coach, saying, "If I say anything, I will be in big trouble, so I can't say," basically. But he withdrew from the cup and said he hopes to play at the St. Louis club again or whatever. That's where it was being hosted. And then so everyone was freaking out, getting trying to figure out why Magnus quit. What he was saying, like if Hans Niemann could have cheated over the board somehow. And then Hikaru Nakamura on his stream says that Hans Niemann had been caught cheating before online on chess.com. Like I think once when he was like 16 and once when he was 12, and then Hans came out in an interview and said yes.
He was 12 years old, like.
Yeah, 12 and 16.
Okay, that seems.
And then he said, yes, I cheated a couple times online. I lost friends over it. It was one of the biggest mistakes, yada yada, but I've never cheated and will not cheat over the board, basically. And then the internet's theory was that he had anal beads that transmitted a pulse that would like tell him what move to make, or maybe if he had to make like say a pawn move or a bishop move or a knight move or a king move or a queen move, it would like buzz a certain amount of times or something like that. The theories were running wild. And then Magnus.
So that's completely unfounded, that theory.
Theory. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it started out as a meme in Chessbra's chat, I believe, and then the media just like basically ran with it as like, this is one of the leading internet theories. When it was
oh my god, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, but so yeah, basically, and then a company offered Hans Niemann $1 million to play naked, to prove like he wasn't. Yeah, I know. He
I don't understand.
Like, there's no evidence that he actually cheated. So
and if
far.
That's how, even if he was, if he was naked, I feel like that's still not visible. If that was the method he chose.
Yeah.
Like even if he could somehow get information that would tell him what to move. Like, how would he get information? Because the only way I can imagine him cheating is if like he's being fed answers by a chess bot. Like what's the fucking one that Google made that's ridiculous?
Alpha Zero. There's also
Yeah.
Stockfish and
Yeah,
Komodo, I think.
like if someone was somehow like mirroring Magnus's moves and then against Alpha and telling him to use Alpha moves, but I don't understand. I can't think of a way that someone could convey effective
Anal beads.
information quickly enough for him to use it.
Anal beads.
I don't think that would work.
Why not?
Anal beads. It was definitely anal beads. But no, then in this online event, this was I think like a week ago maybe. This was recently. I mean this all happened semi recently, but just like less than a week ago, Magnus and Hans played each other in like or were set to play each other in an online event. Magnus played one move and then resigned. So he basically said, "I'm not playing Hans again," and he still hasn't made like an official statement outside of like, I think someone interviewed him today at the same event, and it looks like Magnus and Hans are both going to be in the final 8. I think at least that's what I got from the Gotham chess video. Shout out. But Magnus was basically just like, "Oh, I can't say anything for legal reasons." Basically, one of the non-statement statements.
You think it's like a current investigation? Do you think it's like what sort of legal thing would be in the way of him making a statement? Who's telling him not to say anything?
Well, I think if he outright came out and accused him, and he didn't have any evidence, then maybe Hans Niemann could sue him for defamation, because that would actually do,
I mean, that's basically what's happening. That's basically what's happening anyway. He's basically he's conveying that without saying it. I don't know.
Exactly.
That's.
I guess like if you don't literally come out and say it, you're less legally liable. I don't know.
It's probably harder, at least harder to get like a conviction or a court ruling in your favor or against you, rather, if you don't come straight out and say it.
But when the world champion just refuses to play you, that says something regardless of whether you use words or not.
Yeah.
And chess.com recently had a deal with Magnus where I think he's like I don't want to speak incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure Magnus and chess.com recently had a deal. Yeah, chess.com makes offer to play Magnus Group. So they're currently and they accepted the chess.com's takeover bid. So they're currently being taken over. Magnus's company is being like taken over by chess.com. And then chess.com came out and made a statement and was like, "Oh, not everything in Hans' interview was completely accurate. The one where he said, yeah, I cheated like a couple times when I was 12 and 16 or whatever." And then they kicked him out of like this big chess event on chess.com. So yeah, there's a lot of drama.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it sounds like something's going on, but everyone on the internet has no idea, so they just have to theory craft.
Come up with awesome theories that are definitely
awesome
accurate.
theories.
Like I could totally see chess.com screening for Magnus because Magnus's reputation is part of the value of their recent acquisition. But like, I don't know.
Part of it in the contract.
With what you said before, where like Magnus wanting to retire, like he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna bother playing until someone can beat me. I'm just gonna retire or whatever." Like I'm like, on one hand, I wonder if he wants to be retired wants to retire undefeated. If that's like,
well, he's not undefeated. He's just the current champ for like a streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, since
okay.
he took the title from Anand, he's retained the title since then consecutively.
Yeah. So I
believe.
Like I could see him like if he wanted to like be because if he left, he would be the only title holder to effectively abdicate the title, right? That's what you said last time?
I don't.
Or I could be wrong.
I don't know if that's true because there have been some funky stuff. Like I know Bobby Fischer, like refused to play one time, and he had like a weird sort of. He had some weird. I don't know the full.
You told me weird stuff about Bobby Fischer before, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's some weird.
Bobby Fischer was kind of a weird guy.
Yeah. That's the vibe I get, at least from what I've seen. But yeah, anyway, do we want to move on to the superlative adjective games list game?
Yeah.
That is a perfect name for the segment.
I was about to go on that.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it. All right, hold on. Let me pull up your nonsense.
Yes, sir. I'm in an Excel class right now, so.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say it like that. I don't know why I did.
No, it was perfect.
Okay. Before we go on, 10th anniversary is a decennial.
Decennial.
Ah.
I was close. Decade adjacent.
Yeah.
Decennial. Decennial episode. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not really because it's not an anniversary, but
okay.
I didn't get a good sounding 10th of a thing.
Yeah. All right, RJ, what's your funniest game of all time?
Okay, I need you guys to talk.
Portal 2.
Oh, Portal 2? What?
Portal 2 is very funny.
I don't remember.
I know
I don't
those
even
games
know if I played
have
all the way through the Portal 2.
A lot of jokes and like I know of it being an entertaining game, a comedic game, but I've actually never played either of the Portal games. So
what? Oh my gosh,
I haven't played them all the way through.
Portal is so fucking good.
I know it's good, but that still doesn't change the fact that I haven't played it.
Yeah.
It should start changing the fact that you haven't played it.
Why?
Yeah.
Play it with me. Play Portal 2 with me.
I fucking would.
I can't play. I guess if you guys stream it, I can just watch.
I fucking would play. I would absolutely play Portal 2 with you.
Honestly, I feel like you and George might have a good after your Code Divinity stream. That might be a good. It's a good duo game. Portal 2.
No, we wanted to do a 3-player thing with you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like Divinity would be separate, but like Portal 2 is also a much quicker game. You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Portal 2 co-op campaign is not co-op.
Yeah, and you also don't have to do it all in one go either.
Yeah.
George, do you
mind?
We
could have that as a backup for when Ryobie's not there or something.
Yeah. George, do you mind going? Because I struggle. I'm struggling to think of games that made me laugh.
I think it's not only. I think the campaign of this game is kind of funny, but it's not like knee slap hilarious or anything. But it's also I'm also taking into account the like playing online. And I just remember laughing like constantly playing this game online, so I'm gonna say GTA 5 for fun.
Yeah, people do weird stuff.
Yeah, GTA 5 has some really good. It can be really funny online.
Yeah,
GTA 5. I've seen a lot of like really really intense hatred for Rockstar. Partially because of GTA Online. I feel like people give it way more shit than it really deserves.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think it's just because they've just turned it into a cash grab at this point. I think it's
kind of a cash grab,
is fine.
But you can still have tons of fun on GTA Online without spending money.
It's just 10 years old, and I think people are kind of sick of it, so they complain. But then they still play it.
Did you see the GTA 6 leak, by the way, guys?
No, I've actually never played
I did
GTA
not look
5.
at the GTA 6 leak. I saw that there was a leak, and this is where I'm coming from. All the like GTA hate and the like Rockstar hate. I'm like,
yeah, the hate makes no sense. They're like, oh, it looks unfinished, and it's like, well, yeah,
it is unfinished. It's not released
yeah,
yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Rockstar, the dev team has yet to, in my opinion, has yet to drop the ball pretty much at all.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, Red Dead 2 is definitely going to show up on this list. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I mean, sorry, what else have they made?
Red Dead 2.
Exactly.
Dead 2,
what else have
GTA,
they made besides
Bully?
Yeah, Bully's a good one.
That's super old. You
Just
can't pull out Bully.
Those three is great.
Most devs haven't made more than 2 or 3 games in the last decade.
Yeah,
I would say they have, but no, that's what I'm saying. Is like
most devs have not, with the exception of the sports game devs that just pump out the same games again every year,
or the Call of Duty
devs. But
but yeah,
with the very few exceptions, most devs have put out less than 5 games in the last 10
Okay,
years.
yeah, 5 is not what you said, but okay. Bully is like 20 years. Bully is 20 years old.
Is it Bully? That's your funniest game?
No, I've never played Bully either. Okay.
You've never played Bully?
No.
That's a classic.
Bully is very old, but
it is very old.
Bully's great.
All right, so like I said, I was having trouble thinking of things. What came to mind? I'm totally blanking on games I played before PC, and it's like the actual funniest game is probably one of those because I'm like looking through my library and I'm not really seeing anything. When I played Left 4 Dead, and I think actually when I still play Left 4 Dead, I downloaded some Steam Workshop mods a while ago. That basically just like change how. I think that had some weapon skins, but basically I changed like some of the special infected. So, for example, the Hunter. I replaced all the sound files with Michael Jackson noises. So whenever he's like, it's just quotes from him, and he does the hee hee when he jumps. I think I changed the Boomer. Now it starts to play Bombastic by Shaggy whenever he appears. Like I said, I haven't played the game in a very long time, so I can't remember what else I downloaded. But there's I think I might have Shrek as the tank. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing this, you have to put Shrek in there somewhere.
Yeah.
The question is, have you put Thomas the Tank Engine in there?
What would he? What does he replace?
I don't know. The Charger.
Oh, that's actually. I bet I don't remember what the Charger is. Oh wait, no, I think the Charger. It's the whatchamacallit. It's the Old Spice guy.
Okay. That's not nearly as good as my next suggestion, which was post-internet porn discovery Quagmire.
I don't remember that poll. I'm not that up to date on my Family Guy, even though I think that's an old one.
Insanely... That's ancient.
All right, I'm not
one insanely jacked arm.
Yeah,
he spends like a week home and get like without seeing daylight. And
that sounds familiar, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that. Good poll. RJ, what's the easiest game you've ever played?
Easiest game, God, fucking.
It's probably also something. To think of one. For me, it's also something I probably played on console, and I can't go look at the games I have on console because they're not where I live now.
Yeah.
So I forget.
Honestly, I guess we have had some struggles. I'm inclined to say Divinity.
How is that easy? You guys get your ass handed to you on the reg.
Fine. Yeah, but it just feels easy recently because we were just
because you're at the highest level now, and your characters are fully built.
Fine, let me think.
Skyrim.
You didn't even have one, George.
Oh yes.
Wait, RJ, did you have one?
Skyrim's pretty easy.
Skyrim is a good answer.
There's a lot of games that are easy if you play them on easy, and like Halo on easy. Like anyone could do that.
All right, what? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's what comes to mind for superlatives, really. So that would work. I guess any of the Call of Duty campaigns on like not hardcore mode are pretty damn easy. If you die, it's like
Oh, I know what's easy. Civ Rev on any difficulty is except for maybe the absolute hardest.
Is that a civilization game?
Civ Rev is pretty easy.
Civ Rev is. I'm gonna say Civ Rev for mine. I think.
I think I'm gonna go with Civ Rev as well.
What does Rev
Like
stand
as
for?
long as
It's the
Revolution.
console version.
It's
the
the
console version.
It's the console
Oh.
civilization game. I like it because of its simplicity, but
Yeah, so do I. It's a good. It's another. It would fit another category. Me and RJ talked about putting in the next episode of this, which would be like, the chillest game or the most calming game.
yeah, it was one of the games
damn.
I
Okay.
like when you said calmest game, I was like, Civ Rev is one of the calmest games.
There you go.
Civilization.
Yeah,
I'm so
Civilization 6.
Just
Sid
put in
Meier's.
Civ Rev.
Because that's exactly what it sounds
No.
like.
I refuse. Now I gotta add the I to this one because
Yes, you do.
Civilization. Oh no, I need to expand that more.
Oh, I know what the easiest game is. It's Pokemon. Of course it's Pokemon.
Oh,
Wait,
I
yeah,
should have said
no,
Pokemon.
take mine off. That's right.
Oh
The
my
easiest one I ever
god.
played was Pokemon.
Of course it's Pokemon.
Was
Yeah.
Pokemon XY.
Any of the Pokemons, really.
Civ Rev is so
'Cause
easy.
if you're not
though.
doing
I'm
Nuzlocke,
keeping my answer.
You have
I'm
to
keeping
make
my
it
answer.
hard on yourself. You have
Yeah.
to. Yeah, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Easiest game.
I think that's a better answer, but I'm gonna keep mine just to be different.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad I pulled
hardest
Pokemon
game.
because the other. Oh,
The
sorry,
hardest
the one
game.
I
Such a
sorry
good
the one I had written down was Just Dance.
That's a hard
Pokemon-
game.
I haven't
I couldn't
played,
think of
I haven't
anything.
played I haven't played like
The class, like Elden Ring, Dead Souls. That's the ones people think of.
yeah,
A lot of roguelikes are hard.
I played a couple of minutes of Dark Souls and like I can't
Same
say
here.
I played Dark Souls because like
Yeah.
I forgot like a key mechanic to fighting the first big boss, so I just gave up.
What was the key mechanic? Dodge.
Like the like jumping, the
Oh!
jump off a tall thing attack, like
I don't know
the like bridge demon or whatever it is. Basically, the thing you're supposed to do is go
Oh.
up this big tower and jump off of it and attack him from there. And I completely forgot how to do it, so I tried to just mono him on the bridge and got absolutely decimated every time because fucking course I did.
I respect it.
But I don't know. There's a lot of games that like are like easy, except like they have one specific challenge that I tried to get and that was fucking impossible, or like s- like older games that were just like the game wasn't that hard until like the really like final like level was like stupid basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
That just made when you said like really I just started thinking of like Game Boy Advance games that were not hard but I just could not beat because I was an actual child.
Yeah, exactly.
And didn't understand the game mechanics in the slightest. Like I couldn't even tell you the titles of these games because they were just obscure stuff that you probably picked up in like the dollar bin at Walmart because that's just how Game Boy games roll. Oh my god.
Or,
I completely forgot about mobile.
That has like it's you can't beat it.
Galaga's
Essentially,
super fun though.
Huh?
I love Galaga.
Galaga's very fun. Like you're going to lose playing Galaga.
Yeah.
There isn't you can't end the game. But like I wouldn't call Galaga hard.
Well, it's not the hardest. It's like and that's just the nature of it being an arcade. I guess it's hard to rank arcade games. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Now tell me about that, George, because I've never played any of. I know of them. I've never played any of the Super Monkey Balls.
Okay, so I used to play this on GameCube, and so I picked up. This is the one for the Switch that I think there's two for the Switch, but I think this is the one I have. And there's this. They have boss battles in this one, and like I don't remember which boss battle it is, but I just cannot for the life of me beat it at all. And it's like a Switch game. I'm pretty sure for kids, but I cannot beat it for the life of me. I tried so many times. So I think it's the hardest game ever.
How does that play? What is the goal? Isn't it like you're in a ball and you like have to get to the end or something?
Yeah, you roll, and the boss fight is like you have to hit these bombs back at him, but he keeps like swiping me off, and I can't I just can't do it. I keep getting swiped off the map and I die, and then I have to restart the whole world. It's not even like you just restart that boss fight. You have to do the whole world again,
all
and
to
then
get
you get
to
to
get
the
back
boss
to
fight.
him. Oh, it's not even an instant retry. Oh, that's kind of lame. That's kind of tilting.
You get like 3 retries.
Halo Lasso, I think deserves a shout out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, shout out to the legendary All Skulls On. So it's
just
like
one S. That's a good pull, RJ.
Exactly.
I would say
I think that's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing I've tried to do.
Gaming challenge you tried to do.
As close to an adult that felt like it was like moderately fair. Like the real hardest thing is like one of the hardest things is like getting the absolute best times on racing games, but all those times are total bullshit. And if you if you mess up even one like micrometer when you're like pressing any of the buttons, you cannot make that best time. But like the hardest game, Halo Lasso is the hardest thing I've put genuine effort and time into trying to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the thing that happened with Critical, where he like challenged someone to do Halo 2 with Lasso, but not the one that makes you invisible or whatever? And he offered like thousands of dollars, I think, and some like it took a while, but eventually someone did it.
Yeah.
Wait, is Halo 2 like the hardest one?
Did it. Yeah, Halo 2 is the hardest one because the AI for the jackals.
Does it like insta headshot you or something?
Yeah, it basically insta headshots you. It's so fucked up on legendary difficulty. That like they basically insta headshot you, and like so props to whoever the guy who fucking finally beat that shit. That's insane.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't even know who. I should have. I didn't know he'd be talking about it. I should have researched it, but yeah, I don't know his name.
Yeah, I agree with Halo Lasso is a good one. I think I interpret it more as base game only. Yeah. And that's really I get you could argue that skulls are part of the game, but I think that's not quite. Yeah. It's a little bit kind of it's like the Nuzlocke version of Halo.
It's streamer Jervelin, I guess.
Good job, Jervelin.
Good job, Jervelin.
All right.
Shout out.
So I had a couple different polls for this. I never really learned how to play Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero is always really hard for me. I can stumble through a song on medium.
I was thinking about saying
that. I'm not sure if I would call Guitar Hero hard.
No, it is. What are you talking about?
It's definitely a different skill set.
Yeah, on the highest difficulty. Yeah, on the highest difficulty, Guitar Hero is ridiculous.
I'd have a better shot than doing the Halo 2 campaign on Lasso than I would hitting a song on
100%.
Yeah, 100% on a hard song.
I'd rather
Me too, but I think that's more because I blow ass at rhythm action games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, good pull. That's a good pull.
So sorry, just real quick. I know we got a lot of categories. Other ones were roguelikes. I haven't played a ton, but I've never beaten Enter the Gungeon all the way with any of the characters, so I'm kind of just like stuck on that. And that's not really there's no difficulty setting in that. It's just like, get good, idiot. Yeah. It's just like,
I'm gonna get
what do you mean you can't beat it? Get shit on. I don't know what to tell you. You're bad. It just makes me feel bad.
I'm gonna get lynched if I say my ugliest game. I'm gonna get
do it.
I'm gonna start out with
unless it's Skyrim.
I'll start out with ugliest because I'm very confident in this. The ugliest game I ever played was Oblivion. Oblivion is disgusting.
Is it disgusting now, or was it disgusting always?
Always.
What's the one before?
I didn't pick it up until after Skyrim came out.
Oh, that's why, dude. You can't say that. Of course, going backwards.
Because Oblivion came out in like 2005 or something like that. Halo 1 is an older game that looks better than Oblivion.
They weren't made for the same purpose.
It doesn't matter.
No.
I know the ugliest game.
Halo wasn't made.
Wait, what was the one you were gonna get?
For the purpose of looking good. If anything, Oblivion had more responsibility to look good than Halo did.
It had a lot more. I don't know. I've actually never played Oblivion. I've just seen stuff, and yeah, it kind of looks like garbage. But that I always interpreted that as like
Oblivion is a very
I changed my
enjoyable
answer.
game. It's also very ugly.
Yeah.
My original answer was going to be Fallout New Vegas.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I would have left. I would have left the call. I'm hosting too.
I kind of wish you had
It's
said that
gross and beige.
just so we could get
I hate you.
Just so we could get a Bethesda roast.
Bad take.
Wait, I switched its windows. Is it still up?
Yeah, it's up.
Did I break it?
Still up.
Okay, cool. I switched it to my second monitor.
I've only played this game a little bit, but you probably don't even know it. Do you guys know Earth Defense Force?
No.
I've heard of it.
It's basically
an insect fighting game.
Yeah, it's like I want to say it's. I assume it's Japanese.
Really
it's very. But they had like English ports of it or whatever, and you basically just kind of like you're like a soldier who's like shooting alien, but there's just aliens who are invading, but they're all like big insects pretty much, and you're just like a little guy running around, and there's just like ants swarming over buildings, and you got to like kind of Attack on Titan your way through hordes of giant bugs, and it looks. I mean, they've made newer versions. I don't actually remember what version I played, but God, it was not. It was hella fun, but yeah, ugly is the word I would use to describe it because it's also a bunch of giant bugs and it's just polygons everywhere and lots of moving legs and yeah, not good.
See, I think Oblivion stands out to me because it's one of those things that's not just ugly because the textures are like there's
unpleasant to look at
or the textures aren't very detailed. It's Oblivion genuinely has outright bad textures and is like unpleasant to see.
Yeah,
it's not like low graphical fidelity. It's bad.
The people look wrong.
Yeah.
But people also look wrong in GTA San Andreas, to be fair.
I've never actually played San Andreas. I've actually never played any of the GTAs.
GTA 5 is actually the only GTA
What?
I've ever played.
That's crazy. I
got some stuff. I got some things to add.
Yeah, GTA
San Andreas and 4 and 5.
San Andreas and 4 and honestly, I could play 3. They're probably all on my like to play at some point in time list.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of another hardest game, but I need to save that. Okay, sorry. We should. Oh, you already have your beautiful game. There's a P in Redemption.
Game.
Most beautiful game. Red Dead Redemption 2
is beautiful.
It is a beautiful game. It also might be my next one. It could be my most
wait, hold on. These are superlatives. You can't double up.
Yeah, they can.
You can.
Something could be the most beautiful and the most immersive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe if you're doing superlatives for your class of 7 people, where you have more than 7 categories, you're not supposed to double up.
I don't know. I don't think there's any rule on doubling up.
There is.
I don't think there should be a rule on doubling up.
Democracy.
It also just makes for better discussion. It's like, all right, what?
I agree with Ryobii there.
I think you should try to pick another. You should try and pick something else.
Yeah.
Fine. I do have another answer for that category anyway.
Yeah, you can say
game until recently it would have been Breath of the Wild. But more recently I played Ghost of Tsushima and
I have seen
the
that
most
game.
beautiful game I've ever played.
Yeah, I have seen that.
I gotta play
that. Loki was playing it.
That I think that's the only game I've ever played where I've genuinely stopped to look at the game.
I think it's TSU.
TSU. SHIMA.
Sue.
Sue.
Shima.
TSU.
That's what I have.
Yeah, there's another. There's an S. There's an S after the U.
Behind. Sorry, I'm watching this stream, so I'm behind.
Yeah. I mean, I stopped to look at Red Dead.
Wait, that's still wrong. And there's a P. There's a P in Redemption.
There's
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's an S right before the H in Tsushima, I believe.
S right before the H.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
TSUS.
Oh, it's sus in the middle. I see.
Yeah, Sushima.
Yeah, it's sus in the middle.
Sushima.
Yeah.
T-Sus-Hima.
First.
Yeah. All right.
I had The Witcher 3 specifically.
Oh,
that's the only Witcher I've played, but that was like the first game that
that's the only Witcher most people have played because the other two weren't very good.
Yeah. Well, I pretty much played that only on recommendation.
I played a little bit of 2.
It's probably hard to go. It's hard to go backwards.
It blew my mind.
I didn't play 3 all the way through either because it was too long.
It blew my mind how much goodwill people had for CD Projekt Red when the only really, really good game they ever made, they only made one. It was Witcher 3.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And like Cyberpunk 2077 was coming out, and people were like, "Oh, look, it's taken a long time, and like things don't look good with development." I saw people being like, "This is CD Projekt Red. They're the best. It's gonna come out good." And like these same people are pre-shitting on GTA 6, even though Rockstar as a dev team has a much better track record than CDPR.
I don't think I've heard the term pre-shitting. How would you do that? How would you accomplish that?
You shit on it before.
No, I get that. It's just a funny. Okay, it's yeah.
Yeah, but how would you pre-shit IRL with that?
You just throw the food at them and then you pick it up and eat it.
There we go.
Most immersive, at least the one that impresses me, that the first one to really impress me with immersion. It might not really be the most immersive game, but Metro 2033 for me is
the Metro game I played.
Like the king of immersion.
That game didn't feel immersive to me at all.
That's very strange.
But that's because I didn't get into it.
It definitely makes an effort with like not having an actual menu or a map or any of that shit.
You were listening to music while you played it.
That sounds like George.
No, but I have tried multiple times to play that game, and once again recently while like listening to it. But it just, I don't know, the setting doesn't hook me or something.
Or just like, where are these trains here? Am I in the metro?
Yeah, it's like this is bullshit. Why are they all? These monsters don't look realistic. What the fuck? I've never seen anything like these. These giant bat things.
Where's the health bar? I don't see one.
Yeah, this is
bullshit. There was very minimal. There's like absolutely no HUD and anything like that.
If you like the Metro games, we don't like the Metro
Metro game.
I thought it was cool, but it was more annoying than it was cool. If I'm honest,
I'm gonna big preach the Metro books are also very, very good.
I have so many goddamn books to read, especially like half of them are from your recommendations. So add to the fucking list.
Take it.
I don't read.
Dude, I'm almost done with Memories of Ice. I have like 20 more, 50 more pages.
That one's so
only
good.
7 books to go. God damn it.
I read anyway, about cool stuff
that's
chess,
the main series, and you really should also read novels of the Malazan Empire.
Absolutely not.
A.N.C. Alcemont.
You shouldn't read any book that isn't teaching you something.
That's I am being taught things, I think. Oh, mine's also Skyrim, by the way. Skyrim 100%.
Oh, okay. With mods or just in general?
I'm going to just leave it as base. I think the mods would obviously add some to it in terms of like immersion, but like realism, just honest, if they feels like a chore to me, I think in terms of like the world exploring, I never enjoyed exploring a world and characters more than I have with Skyrim yet. Like Skyrim is incredibly, if it weren't for like how combat just becomes incredibly tedious, despite it being incredibly tedious combat and kind of very boring, the rest of the gameplay elements still have me play for hundreds of hours. So I think it was just compelling enough to keep me engaged, and I cared about the locations. I cared about like all the, especially Bethesda goes hard with that, like all the books they write and all the notes, and it's like, oh, here's this Dwemer ruin, and here's how they're actually all connected, Blackreach and blah blah blah, the Falmer and how their tragedy, like that's so cool. Skyrim 100%.
Skyrim's probably my number 2 for this as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Closest one so far. Actually, I guess Pokemon was on the same level where
Yeah.
it would have been my second choice for easiest. But no 3-peats yet.
No.
Yeah, no 3-peats.
All right, I don't play scary games.
Yeah, neither do I.
RE8. I played Resident Evil Village. There's one specific part that's very, very fucking scary.
Which one is that?
Resident Evil Village. It's the most recent non-remake.
Castle.
Yeah,
Mommy
the one
vampire.
Big mommy vampire.
Yeah.
She's not the scary part.
Was
the
it
scary part?
The woman who turned into roaches or something?
No. The scary that was scary. No, the scariest part that was from 7 in RE8. You go to a house and you get locked into the basement of the house.
Oh, I've seen that.
And a gigantic fetus monster. And it is truly the scariest fucking thing.
No, you just gotta hide, dude.
I had to pause the game like several times. Like
I have not seen what you guys are talking about.
It's not even jump scary.
Oh, it's it's absolutely telegraphed, and that makes it worse.
It gets that amount of scare and fright without using surprise.
See, you know what I actually do, or what? I don't really play scary games, but my tactic would be, it's like, all right, if I was actually like scared of something, I would actually just run in and die just to know what happens if I like did die, and then I won't be. It's like, all right, well, that's the worst that's gonna happen. I would just die on purpose, and then it's not a big deal.
That's a pretty good way to do it if you want to not be scared.
Embrace me, baby. Let's see. Show me what you got. In the words of a wise.
Do it like 5 times in a row, and then you get inured to it.
Yeah,
me and RJ had. I was so bad with scary games. Me and RJ had a series on this channel before it became the podcast channel. Back when it was like a dual gaming channel. We had this series called George Gets Scared By, because I was so scared of horror games that I would usually react a lot, I guess.
I have a story, but keep going. What game did you play? That one?
Well, yeah, Emily wants to play.
We played
a few, but
didn't we play like a custom trials
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
A custom trials map that also genuinely scared you.
That might have been even older though.
Isn't it like a biking game? How did you get scared by that?
That was one of the very first videos you ever did.
I think that was on Civil Cannibals. It was terrifying, but that wasn't the most scary game. The scariest game was Emily Wants to Play. But yeah, that Trials map was also pretty scary.
It sounds totally like a benign game, normal.
It's not.
I don't play scary games. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to superlative it, but I mean, I don't want to double up on that, or jump categories, but this might be in most like game that made me think, but BioShock 1 is a pretty atmospheric game. I don't not sock. Shock.
No, I'm keeping it.
No, come on. BioShock 1 is definitely it's a very suspenseful. It's an action game, but it's a very suspenseful
that game also scared me.
Atmospheric game.
What?
Less so the ones that came after.
It's an action game.
The first one, dude. Rapture is freaking scary.
It's a little scary.
It has jump scares.
Especially,
it's scary. That game is
scary. Especially like the Big Daddy moans. But
no, not that. I mean like the suspense. Like they have like whatchamacallit. Oh, what's the thing? They try to get you. They have
in the very beginning where it turns off the lights and the splicer is like laughing and scraping and claws around.
Also, like some of the bad guys, just like when you're in the open
terrifying.
World part, like they'll come out from around corners and they'll like have creepy creepy sounds that they make and stuff. And
it's just very atmospheric. Like you'll be
it's a
waiting.
terrifying game.
You'll be wading through water at half speed, and you'll see like the silhouette of some like guy hacking at a corpse on an operating table, and then he'll hear you approach. The light will flicker. He's not there. You turn around the corner. It's just a corpse on a table, and you're just like still walking slow the entire time. And you're just like, well, shit, where is this guy? It's I don't know.
It sounds like nobody's ever. It sounds like you haven't had to try to find safety in a not terribly large basement while being chased by a fetus the size of a horse.
First off, it's just a baby. Second off, I did open that category with I don't play horror games.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
My overhyped game, Mafia 3. This was actually me and RJ's maybe our first stream ever. We like streamed it to this channel again when it was like the Douche and the Nerd.
I'm not sure if I would call Mafia 3 overhyped simply because
it wasn't
that hyped.
Yeah, it wasn't that hyped.
I mean, when I said overhyped,
we were hyped.
I mean, that's what I mean by overhyped.
We were really
overhyped. Like I mean, like the biggest disappointment game.
Yeah,
like a game you were personally hyped for that didn't live up to your expectations, and it was just kind of like I don't know. It did not slap near as hard as it didn't hook me at all. I didn't even like play it much beyond that stream. But like Mafia 2 was a fantastic game.
There's definitely good parts. Mafia 3 did have some good things in it, but like Mafia 2 is the better game by like miles.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my overhyped game. The game that I overhyped, I guess.
Yeah.
RJ?
Overhyped. It's kind of I'm gonna give a shout out to Dark Souls. I didn't think it was very good when I played it.
You think
hence why I gave up pretty quickly. But I think I would have to say it might be Dark Souls is up there. One that I think is extremely hyped. And I had more hope for than I had for Dark Souls was Shadow of the Colossus.
Really?
That's a
classic
on a ton of that's on like a ton of top
people really like that game. I've never
like
played
top
it.
10 of all time.
That's why I was so disappointed when I ended up playing it. Like it was fine. Like it was good, but like I feel like it lacked a little depth all the way up until the like third
Colossus?
COLO.
All the way up until I think it was the third. It's the camel or the horse. I forget what it's called.
I see.
But there's
Colossus,
this
I believe so.
Colossus that you have to beat by like doing a very specific thing, and then it should trigger.
Spelling, it's crazy.
It should trigger the Colossus to like poke its head down and look for you, at which time you can climb onto its head, and that's how you get to it, and that's how you beat it. And when I played, I just could not get it to trigger. I like.
So it sounds like you suck.
It sounds like just like an old game problem of it being like it's supposed to be a cool idea, but it just
problem. It might have been
you suck.
Like
might have been a
because
skill
I was
issue.
playing a remaster. It could have been they fucked something up with a remaster.
So it couldn't have been your fault.
Whatever it is.
No,
but even the parts I did, like even the parts I did get to play, and the Colossus I was fighting didn't bug out and soft lock me. I don't know.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, you were expecting when people said, "Oh, it's a classic, you have to play it." You're like, "All right, this game better blow my socks off." And it didn't. You didn't have the nostalgia factor going for you, and you had some technical issues with the game, so that's kind of understandable. And it was just the gameplay was okay.
Probably, I could be wrong, but as far as I knew, and as far as I still know, it might be the most well-respected game of all time, with maybe like the original Doom being an exception. But certainly, like,
I think I don't know about. I think it's just
one of the most recent ones to be considered like perfect. Essentially,
yeah. I think it's very much like a cult classic. Of it's like it's not like a. I don't know if I would call it popular, but people who know about it agree that it's a very very solid game and did just unique. Definitely kind of. Not all games are art, but I think that one counts.
Yeah.
My game, if we're going by like the traditional sense of overhyped, if I didn't go like personally overhyped, then I might have to go with TF2.
Well, hold on. I think overhyped. I think overhyped is different than like.
It could be that I never played it while it was in its prime, but TF2 is not that good. Guys.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's. I see what you're saying, Ryobii.
It might be a different category.
More like overrated versus.
Or it's like popular game that you don't personally enjoy, and not so much the reputation, regardless of the reputation behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could be like, yeah, League of Legends fucking sucks, or I hate it. I would not say League is overhyped. I would say the biggest critics of League are its core player base. So.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. More like an overrated category, I guess.
My overhyped one, I leaned more into your definition of this category of like kind of personal disappointment. I almost never buy games as soon as they come out, so I already kind of knew that Fallout 76 is going to be a shit show. But after I got a couple years after it came out, they made a bunch of updates. They actually added NPCs in a quest line people you could talk to and stuff. And I gave it a go, and it was just kind of meh. I already knew it wasn't going to be as good as the other Fallouts, but I'm like, you know what? It's still Fallout. I'll still enjoy it to some degree. A large part of that was also just like it ran like garbage on my computer, which should have definitely been able to handle it. And I honestly don't know how else. I don't know if it was something like technical on my end or if it was just the nature of it being a multiplayer game. Yeah.
And
it's just it just ran like ghouls are running at you, and then they just kind of jerk around and like freaking contort themselves around like bullets and just like clip through terrain.
To make a quick point, I think the only games Bethesda has developed in the last 10 years are Fallout 4 and Fallout 76.
No, Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, no, they didn't do Elder Scrolls Online. Someone else did.
Oh shit. Okay. No, I stand corrected. My bad.
I would like to posit that 77. Sure. Can I argue that 76 shouldn't count?
76 is my wife swears by that game.
I could agree with you that Fallout 76 is basically just the like multiplayer for Fallout 4 packaged separately.
Yeah.
That might be my wife's highest hours game is Fallout 76. If it's it's Fallout 4.
I'm so sorry.
I think it's Fallout 4 probably actually, but she's played a good chunk of 76 as well.
At least it's not TF2.
Yeah, TF2.
Because that's my most played. Sadly,
if I found out that she had even played 1 minute of TF2, it'd be divorce court the next week.
That's actually a clause in your marriage contract.
Yeah, it's an annulment clause. They call it, right? It annuls the entire marriage if she ever plays that game.
Puzzling game. This Factorio made you think, or it like requires brain power to understand the mechanics?
Yeah, this game it is definitely the most, I guess, unless you count chess.
I was thinking more of a philosophical aspect of making me think, the way you phrased it before.
puzzling, most puzzling. So makes you think, or like makes you use your brain. Like a Portal is another example of one that really makes you think sometimes.
Okay, well my poll is not correct then. I interpreted this.
More like a puzzle game. But Factorio is not necessarily a puzzle, but like you essentially create your own puzzles.
Yeah, because you have to figure out the best way to like connect all your, all of your natural resources into the factory in a succinct and efficient way and stuff. So a lot of times I'm like, how am I going to get this what's the best setup for my conveyor belts or whatever, et cetera, et cetera.
I haven't played a lot of games. I haven't played a lot of games like that.
I got actually nothing.
A regular puzzle game like Portal might be my most puzzling game.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I guess
I'm gonna pull up my Steam real quick.
Another game, or another thing, it's not a full game, but like working with redstone in Minecraft is very similar.
I've
Like
never
when
used
you're
redstone.
well, you guys
Yeah,
suck then.
I've
Yeah.
I've used redstone a couple of times, and I always gave up and just had George do it.
Yeah, I love redstone. I just made a trash can the other day in my world.
I'd say Minecraft is kind of puzzling, and less that I'm trying to figure out how to get a thing to happen, and more that have spent a lot of time thinking of how how best to create a structure. Like
Mm.
what's the like most aesthetically pleasing way to craft a structure?
Yeah.
I guess if we're I gotta pull something. I guess if we're talking like puzzling, I'm going to say like most time spent on a game's like Wikipedia fandom page, just looking stuff up and like how to do things. It's probably
Are you saying
Stardew.
paladins?
It's probably Stardew.
I thought you were gonna say paladins.
Absolutely not. No. Stardew, just because like there's so many like mechanics that are like not fully explained. It's like, oh, what are these person's favorite gifts? Oh, what are the seasons I can like catch like what are the conditions I can catch this particular fish I need for my collection in? And it's like, it's gotta be raining, it's gotta be fall, and it's gotta be 2 p.m. to midnight, and it's also has to be in a specific location. And you're just like, okay, how would I ever figure that out on my own? And you wouldn't. You wouldn't figure that out on your own. You figure it out by looking at the wiki. And just a lot of things like that. And I guess you could also get really into like efficiency and like how to plan your day out and like energy usage to maximize like your output. That really matters more for like the early game when you're strapped for resources. But like it's basically you could basically make it about how to earn as much money as possible as quickly as possible, and that's like kind of its own set of challenges. But you don't have to play that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a lot of patience for like puzzling when it's not like part of like when it's not like a puzzle game with like a solution that I'm trying to find. Like something like Factorio, I think I would just be like, I'll just fucking like brute force it basically. Like I'll just set something up and set it up that way. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's what you do at the beginning, but then as
I
you
wouldn't bother trying. I tried to synergize at some point. Realized that I'm not smart enough, and then give up.
Yeah, Factorio can be frustrating. I always pick it up for like a month and I'm really into it. It's sort of like Minecraft in the same way. Where it's like I pick it up for like a month and I'm really into it, and then I don't want to touch it for like a year. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, saddest game. I want to do Red Dead 2, but you said no repeats. I would have done it 3 times probably. No, I think I would have said Skyrim
I might
with
be
mods.
pulling
I think
Red
I
Dead
would have said
2 for mine.
Okay, so George, while you have that in mind, out of the 3, so it was most beautiful, most immersive, and saddest. Would you still keep Red Dead as most beautiful, or if you could only put it on, would you say it's more beautiful than it is immersive or sad?
It's more beautiful than it is sad and immersive. Yeah, the most thing that it is beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sad, I guess I'll just go with Last of Us. I remember being sad during that, but I don't know if it has like a sad ending. I just remember
sad at the end. I was pretty sad at the end of Red Dead Redemption, the OG.
Oh, the OG.
Yeah, that was sad.
I can't remember the ending. I did do it once, but I can't remember it.
Well, it's been out for a while. The second game's out. You get shot.
You
right? You retire. You get basically tracked down, and you basically tell your family, it's like, hey, get out of here. I'll take them down, or I'll face them. But it's really cool in how they do it though. And it's like they give you a chance to kill as many people as you can on your way out. And I thought that was really cool because they do the whole bullet time thing. But there's like 50 guys and you don't have enough bullets, and then you just get shot in a cutscene after you absolutely wreck like 6 guys.
I think it's also extra sad. Like in comparison to Red Dead Redemption 2, like you get a cool character to replace the character that does die in Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's true.
In the first one, the replacement for John sucks.
Aw.
Who was it?
It's his son, all grown up.
Oh, okay, yeah. That
I hate him.
Wait, you don't like Jack? What's wrong with Jack?
I hate Jack.
He's like a nerd the entire time, and then like it's like, oh, you're playing as Jack now.
And then he grows up to be a really boring, uninteresting cowboy who sucks.
No, it's so funny because he's supposed to be like this well-read, like educated or like semi-educated guy who absolutely had no interest, and then you can just play him like a total degenerate, just like John. You go get in fights, you go hijack trains.
Ryobii, we need your status. We're getting pressed for time.
Oh, that's true. I had a hard. I was struggling to think about this. I said Halo Reach just because it's the whole.
Halo Reach.
The whole theme
Halo
of that.
Reach,
it's
yeah.
so.
Wait. Hold on. Can I change mine to Halo ODST?
How is that sad? You all get out.
That's true. Halo Reach or ODST is sad basically until the end, and then every other game on the list is not sad until the end, at which point it's sad.
Halo Reach is sad the entire time because you from the rest of the entire it's you know just from like the Halo
Reach, RJ?
Yeah, Halo Reach I think is the winner.
Yeah. So just
right.
Are we done? I was going to talk about Reach a little bit, but
it's also sad because
I'm not going to bring up my files.
Because it's the last.
I'm going to save this off screen though. I shouldn't have showed my files.
So not only are you saying goodbye to all the characters you met and grew to appreciate in the game, you're also saying goodbye to Halo being good.
Yeah.
Aw, good joke.
All right.
I'm sad that it's a little true.
Joke.
So quickly, RJ, your segment. Bam, 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 fast.
Oh yeah. All right, hold on. Oh, let's see.
We're so pressed for time. You got about 5 minutes, RJ.
All right, hold on. I need his link. He posted that somewhere.
That's it. We're skipping RJ's segment. Let's go right on to
he's not waiting on me. He's waiting on me. It's nothing he has to do.
No. He had his chance.
Sorry,
I really hope that this is it. No, that's his webcam again. I have big RJ. Wait a minute.
It's the second one I posted.
I thought that was George's. Excuse me. No, you said screen too. That's my bad. I am a professional. Big RJ.
So, I don't know about anyone else, but I like to browse Zillow. Just browse it.
No, it's just you.
All the interesting houses out there for sale. So what I've done is I've gone to a randomizer, brought up a totally random zip code, and then we're just gonna look at the most expensive houses available in this zip code.
So where is this? Where are we looking?
This is Powell, Tennessee.
Oh,
interesting.
I have no concept of what Tennessee looks like.
I know it's more horizontal than it is tall.
Yeah.
What?
It's kind of it's a little mountainy. It's kind of by the apps, so it's a little mountainy.
You can kind of see that in the picture.
Yeah,
I see old furniture.
Yeah.
So 5 bed, 4 bath, 4,000. What is that? 700 square feet.
Yeah, 4,800 square feet.
Oh, 4,800.
I'm gonna guess part of the price is the amount of land that comes with it.
Yeah, how much land
This is a really bland looking house from the outside. It just looks it basically looks like any like big house that you might see in a subdivision. You know what I mean?
Oh, the interior is very, I don't know, I don't like the style, especially that red room at the top there. Oh, you're going further down.
Oh, that just brought here, let's see if I can get like more info
I like the kitchen. I don't really like anything else
No,
about it.
some of the other.
Yeah, same
no,
here.
that's where the info is. It's not like loading right.
I mean, I like the yard. The yard's cool.
Because I don't know if it's
Yeah, the yard's cool.
Maybe if they took all the
built
furniture out,
in
I'd like it better.
1966.
Yeah.
4 acres, just about 4 acres.
4 acres. Okay.
So that's a good amount.
That's sizable.
Yeah, that's a good amount of land. You could put a
acre in Powell.
You could put a soccer field in there.
Yeah.
As a security gate, a fully unfinished basement.
Why would he phrase it like that? Fully unfinished. Yeah. Oh no, it's full unfinished. Maybe it's just like a full
unfinished. Oh yeah, full unfinished.
Okay,
basement.
yeah, that's different.
Rather than like half unfinished.
This bathroom is fully inoperational. Toilet does not work.
It's fully not working at all.
Fully flooded.
Oh, yeah.
With sewage.
Like my wrist.
What?
Like rappers say their wrist is flooded because they've got a lot of diamonds.
Surprisingly few pictures because I actually no, this is a lot of pictures. It's just I usually have to look at them one by one when I'm browsing because I browse on my phone.
Well, you could look at them one by one.
Yeah, I could look at them one by one, but I'd rather not.
Yeah. All right. What else? What other houses we got?
Well,
So
I
that's
wanted to
the
comment.
most expensive one. That was one.
I wanted to comment that on the red room. If you look at that photo individually.
Yeah, there's a couple of rooms that are large. This one, the dining room.
That's a strong paint color.
I think it's the dining.
I hate those chairs.
Yeah, the dining room. It's so ugly. I hate that room so much.
I despise glass tables.
Yeah, so do I. I hate glass tables.
I think they're good. They're fun for like playing like cards on, but like in terms of like actually like eating anything or like.
But wood is
not
just as
strong.
Fun.
Yeah, they make screeching
also, people
noises.
Can cheat easier. People can cheat easier with glass tables playing cards.
I feel like that's way too many chairs to comfortably see.
Yeah, that's too many chairs for that table.
Yeah, too many chairs for sure.
Get them out of
here.
Should be
a 5. That should be a 5er at max.
That room's kind of cool with the blinds. Still kind of maybe ditch the furniture still. Maybe this. I think I like this room the best after the kitchen.
I like this room the best with the. Are we talking about the same room? I don't know. The one with the 2 couches.
Yeah, that one. I like this porch area with all the windows.
Yeah,
I like the kitchen. I think
the kitchen's dope. Any kitchen with an island is. Just,
I like islands.
It's amazing.
And granite countertops. Granite countertops are a must.
My parents.
Here's the thing I don't like about the kitchen. Why are the fucking why is it that at a $1.4 million home the washer and dryer don't have their own kitchen? Room?
Yeah, that's not something I would expect to see in a house this big. I don't have a problem with it, but they definitely have space somewhere else. Unless for some reason the hookups had to be right there.
Yeah,
and it's too old of a house. It's too old of a house to change or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, what a bathroom though! Wait. Go back. Just for 1 second. No, not that bathroom.
No, this bathroom. Wow. That's so much space. Is that a full tub and a separate shower?
Yeah, that's a beautiful.
And a bench.
These sinks look kind of silly to me.
They look, they're kind of silly.
Those sinks are so stupid.
I don't know how I feel about
bowl
that.
On top.
Yeah,
it's like what you see in a fancy restaurant.
Like they're less. I feel like at that point you've given up. You've given up pretty basic functionality.
Yeah.
For something to look a little more interesting.
Okay, let's check out another house.
What a horrible desk chair.
What a horrible desk.
Yeah.
Let's just
Oh yeah.
I like certain rooms of that. I don't like other rooms. Porch good,
kitchen
good,
I would not pay
bathroom
1.4 million.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna give a sell on that one.
This one exterior I like it a lot more. It's got an in-ground pool.
Oh, that is nice. Oh, it's like right on a mountain.
Property. They have lots of pictures.
Oh no.
They say the most beautiful 4 acres. The most beautiful 4 acres in the area, and had almost 0 pictures of the property in the last listing. This one,
a drone or something.
Really good. Yeah, really details the property, and it's good. It's decent property. Like Like maybe a little too much lawn, but a lot of lawn is a lot of space for activities.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of I'm not too enthused with
lawn.
space for the sake of having space, especially if you don't actually plan to do anything with
Use
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a house like this, though, I'd have people over all the time. I'd be constantly.
But I mean, you really need like a deck and like you need a deck and like an acre. You don't need all that. It's also an
I think
it's an also
looks
weird
better
shape.
when you have some more plant variety.
Yeah.
Personally.
Definitely true.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a nice deck.
I feel like there's way too much concrete
for how small the pool is. Yeah, maybe it's just the angle. Maybe it's just the angle of the photos.
It looks bad,
it could be the angles of the photo. But even look at it. Look at it from on top. Like look at this picture from on top. That's gigantic amount of concrete.
I mean, they had the land, I guess, and they probably bought the concrete in bulk or something.
But I don't know. It's just like to me, concrete is unusable as living space.
I guess it's like what you have instead of a deck, you have all of that space.
It's unpleasant as living space. I would much rather be able to immediately get out of the pool and onto like the grass and into like the grass or trees or something.
What? No. Why would you want to get out of the pool and go onto grass? That's just going to make a mess. And then you're going to get mud because you're tracking
and that's
water.
going to drive your pool maintenance up because like more stuff will get into your pool.
But it's $1.2 million house.
You're wrong.
Yeah, but you still have to consider maintenance costs, RJ. Money isn't. I mean, that's money that you can't then invest.
Yeah, do you want grass and mud? It's also time of like, do you want grass and mud floating around in your pool? No, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. You're high.
Bad take.
You're wrong again. Bad take. Take this L.
Well, I kind of like how there's a deck. I kind of like how you can sit under the deck.
You could not go from the pool to the lawn without going through the house.
What?
Unless there's a gate.
No, it's behind. What are you talking?
Yeah.
Go back to scroll down. That photo you were originally on. There. There's not grass in between the house and the pool.
Yeah.
What is your problem?
No, he's saying you have to go. No. He's saying you have to go to the front of the house to exit, but they probably just have a gate in that black fence near the pool.
That's probably true. They probably have a gate.
Yeah.
Can you see it in those pictures? The ones you're on right now? Those two?
No gate.
You can get into the house.
Yeah, you can get into the. I want to get to the lawn.
Why do you want to get to the lawn so bad?
There must be a gate somewhere.
So I can do volleyball and then jump in the pool.
No, you're just going to track grass and mud into the pool. We talked about this, RJ. You can't do that. That's illegal.
No. We did it at the bachelor party. You can
you don't own the house. It's fine.
Yeah, but you could like wear sandals. We didn't get the pool very dirty or anything.
Yeah,
you can wear sandals.
All these fucking rocks.
Yeah, I don't.
I kind of hate that.
Wait, you see,
it's not even all concrete.
You see. There's like stepping stones. That must be to a gate.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's to a gate.
Yeah, I guarantee you that's to a gate.
Yeah, there must be a gate.
Oh, finally the interior. Garage is.
So are we gonna look at like 3 and then pick our favorite, or what's the format? Just kind of browsing.
Is that a car? Is that a finished garage?
I think we were gonna look at a number that we decide is like good enough, and then choose our favorite.
Okay.
I
do want to.
This garage looks very nice.
Tiny,
very appealing.
Yeah.
I like that their garage is painted to match the color of their Jeep.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
I agree.
This area, I really like this area here.
Yeah,
like just a roofed outdoor area. I really like being outside.
Are these in the same zip code?
Yeah, these are all in the same zip code.
And what's the square footage on this one and bedroom?
Square footage and bedroom. Square footage, 3287 square feet. Okay. 5 bed, 5 bath.
That makes sense. So
I wonder if they include that outdoor.
5 acres.
I wonder if they include that outdoor covered area in square footage.
0.9 more acres.
So I assume even though we're having unlimited budget, we're still taking price into account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, kitchen! Show me the kitchen.
I still think I'd choose this one.
This kitchen is way better.
Look at that window.
So far.
Holy!
Look how much
that's
this has way more space.
This is beautiful. Can we buy this house for like the podcast?
Can I just get
this? Could be the podcast.
Can I just get the kitchen?
This could be our content house.
Yeah, this is the gamer house.
Yeah.
No, I will say
house.
this is a very open floor plan.
But then you have to live in Tennessee.
Yeah,
this is a very open floor plan, and I'm not big. Like
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Have some division in rooms. That way you could you don't have to have everything like
my parents' floor plan.
Like the sound, all like the sound and like everything basically just like mixing together.
My parents' floor plan is basically one giant room for the kitchen, dining room, living room, and it's got like 3,000 plus square feet, I'd say, but it's only got 3 bedroom. So it's like the living room is gigantic for no reason, and it's all
very
open
pretty and all. It's very pretty to look at, but it just does. It seems less functional.
Yeah, I agree.
I just want the kitchen, really.
Yeah,
I can take or leave everything
really
else.
Nice.
Wait, bathroom?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, no, the outdoor covered area is good too.
Yeah, the outdoor covered area.
Yeah. This house is amazing. This is like my dream home.
Yeah. The third most expensive one is not loading.
That's fine.
Interesting.
So we're gonna go to the fourth most expensive one.
Yeah.
This one is less than $1 million.
Oh,
and
feasible.
Has a cool gate to drive up to.
That's kind of tacky.
Oh damn! I do not like how it looks.
Yeah, it's not a great.
I think you're paying for the property, and you're paying for the property, not the house.
No, I mean the house. The house looks so ugly and boxy.
And it's very
plain,
boring.
Yeah, this house has
7.8. It has a barn though.
Yeah, 7.82 acres.
Yeah, you're paying for the land.
Almost
that's why it's this.
You're paying for the land.
It is Tennessee.
Yeah, a lot of these would be paying for the land.
Also has a pool.
This is kind of. I like this.
That's kind of a weird. The horse kind of weirds me out.
Yeah,
if I'm honest.
The horse is kind of weird, but
yeah,
like a
is that a pool too?
Like a near to outside room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a. Yeah, they've got a
pool.
Ooh,
and they got a pool
with
table.
A fucking slide.
Okay, the slide is like
damn
$500 like max. You can add that onto any property with a pool. that shouldn't drive the value up that much.
And a hot tub. Yeah, but if we're just taking it as is.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I had a slide in.
I can buy a slide after I buy the house.
When we first moved over from England,
no, you can't change the house
at all.
You
can build a slide.
You can only maintain the house.
Sorry, go ahead, George.
When we first moved over from England, our house we were renting in. Well, obviously, I wasn't fronting any of the money because I was like 4. But the house my parents were renting had a slide in Orange County.
Into a pool?
Yeah, slide into a pool.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
No garage.
This is some big
fucking big. No,
it's not detached.
No, it's in the side.
Yeah,
it's in the
it's
side
down there.
And honestly, I prefer an attached garage. I think the other ones were also
obviously,
attached,
I prefer an attached garage.
Mm-hmm.
For a second, I thought there was no garage because of these cars
parked outside.
And like a parking space.
Yeah.
This is a neat property. It's like you're basically it's not a farm.
This is
but it's a ranch.
I want to see what's inside the barn.
Oh, I kind of don't.
I like this room.
I don't like the tile. The tile looks interesting.
I don't like the tile.
Unique, let's say.
I don't like that it goes up the wall.
What is with these awful chairs?
Going up the wall.
I hate these chairs.
Yeah, the chairs and the table are like way too big and elaborate for the room.
Yeah, and like ostentatious almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could maybe deal with the table in a different setting.
There's so much horse theming
because it's like it's a ranch,
but I don't like horses, so they should know that about me before they add all this dumb shit. You shouldn't buy a
property that's meant for having. It has a barn and stuff too, so you shouldn't.
That's where I'll keep my goats.
Inside the barn.
Oh, you're gonna have goats. That's right.
My goats.
That's right.
But it is what, like
almost 400,000 less.
Yeah, almost 400,000 less.
Yeah, but it's I'd still pay for it. I'd still get number 2 over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we voting? My vote's for B, number 2.
Yeah.
Do we want to look at a fourth one?
Maybe quickly. I just want to make sure I have enough time for my thing.
This one is $820,000. And it's not loading. See if I can
Do we
click on it
refresh?
again, get to it to
There
load.
we
Here
go.
we go.
I like
It's very
that.
boring.
That's a good first image, but let's keep scrolling.
Is it? It looks boring.
Oh, that's a
it's
nice
better.
house.
It's better than
I love
ranch house.
Yeah, no, I'd take this over the fucking ranch. Are you kidding me?
Show me the kitchen.
It looks less boring than the ranch too. It's at least got 2 different roof heights and stuff. It's not just a flat white box.
I think I've become more aware of how how much I like good kitchens.
Ranch is a more interesting property.
No, it isn't.
Interesting. You could argue
on the outside. On the outside, yeah. That's
yeah.
fair. But look at that loft.
Oh, okay.
I love that living room. That living room is amazing.
OBS briefly disconnected.
It almost seems like wasted space.
I think we're
We're
good.
back.
Because like you could have a whole
that
floor
kitchen's
here.
Also amazing. I might pick this house.
Here, but
I might go with D. This house is amazing.
Yeah, this kitchen is just as good as the kitchen in the $1 million plus homes.
Yeah. I think this one wins. This house slaps.
I think the thing that this house might lack is total
Me inside
property.
it. I agree.
It looks like it's.
Yeah,
how many through all of these, but I have a feeling it's
now.
That was a weird couch placement.
It's the only one. It's got a second kitchen.
It does.
Backup kitchen.
Yeah.
OBS is now disconnected and reconnected twice. I think we're still okay though.
Okay.
Just keeping you guys up to date.
Okay.
It's kind of like in the basement.
Please don't crash stream. Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready to vote. I vote for D.
I vote for second.
Yeah,
second house.
Let's see what's the total property. 0.4 acres. So yeah, way less
property. But that's also.
Property.
I mean, it's good and bad because it's less property. Yeah, it's less property to manage and have to take care of. And all that.
If I didn't have to pay for it, second one. But if I did have to pay for it, this one.
With the exception,
okay, that's fair. Second one is a strong contender too, but I think I slightly prefer this one, especially for the price.
It's just more practical.
Yeah.
The second one's gigantic property was all lawn and looked like only semi-usable lawn because it didn't even look flat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like on a hill.
Just honestly complete waste of excess property.
Yeah.
If I'm looking for like property value, it was the ranch style. I'm guessing that one has property in the woods because you can't see a lot of lawn in any of the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I would like to be able to just like have my own land for camping or something like that.
That would be really cool.
I think this one's the winner.
Yes, 2 votes, it wins.
Absolutely now fully $400,000 less than the second option.
It's like 50% cheaper.
Yeah,
it has more bathrooms, right? Isn't that 6 bath?
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy. Yeah, that one for sure.
And it's a bigger house. It's 5,000 square feet. This might be the biggest house.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I think it is.
5,000.
The first one was like 4,800.
Yeah, I might have just been a flat 4,000.
Yeah, I thought it was 4,800, but
yeah, you can't have the only downside. You can't have goats.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh well, price you have to pay.
I mean, you still have like half an acre, right? Almost half an acre. You can fit goats.
Yeah, almost half an acre.
A goat.
Yeah, you can fit goats.
Or 2.
Yeah, a couple of goats, 1 or 2. Couldn't go crazy with goats.
All right. What have we discovered anything about ourselves?
It's in Tennessee.
I don't think so.
Need a pool if we're living in Tennessee?
Yes.
Yes. What else are you gonna do?
Anything south of Canada, I want a pool. I don't even give a shit.
South of Canada?
Yeah, anything south of Canada.
No, you want to know someone at the pool. You don't want a pool. That's a important distinction.
No. I'll pay the extra money. I'm not planning on having any kids, so the pool can be my kid.
What?
The pool will be my child.
That's what your goats and dogs are for.
Yeah, I'll throw them in the pool.
Oh, teach them how to swim.
Yeah.
Give them floaties.
Biscuit will not like it.
Dogs are pretty good swimmers, I think, in general.
Bean will love it, but Biscuit will hate it. So.
All right. I've discovered I really like kitchens and put way more emphasis on that than I probably should.
No,
any other takeaways?
The kitchen is probably the most important room in the house.
As a 2-time home buyer, I can tell you that kitchen is probably the single most important room.
Because you have to spend time there.
Yeah.
Conscious time, not even sleeping time.
And it's a room that affects the design of the room can drastically affect its functionality. Like a living room can just be a square.
A living room can become a death room.
Like a living room works as just a square. You don't need anything like fancy to have like an effective bathroom.
The thing also is like the quality or your opinion of your kitchen inversely correlates to how much you eat out. Like the more you like your kitchen, the less you're going to eat out because the more you'll like to cook.
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably no, that in general. Yeah,
not saying you never eat out.
Like the kitchen, I think,
it has
is
an effect,
the most important.
Yeah.
The most important room for it to be good.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it has the most practical effect. The next runner, the runner up, I guess, is there's not really a lot of variety. It's just like, is a basement finished or unfinished?
Yeah,
It's obviously way better, but it's not like beyond being finished. There's much differences in
basements. Yeah. Although the one at my Evelyn house was awful because it had shag carpet and paneling. But yeah, and a terrible staircase.
I wouldn't say it was significantly worse than like other than like obviously like it's like relative like cheapness, but like that the difference between that and like a good basement is smaller than the difference between like a bad kitchen and a good kitchen.
That's true. We should move on to prequel quotes though.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go.
We're gonna have to run.
Hold on,
this.
RJ. Let me hide your thing.
Sorry, I thought you were already gone.
Where was that? Did I name this? What did I name this?
The stream.
Browser. No, it's okay. I hit it.
It says there's 3 watchers. Am I saying
I
that
don't
right?
know if that's true.
I'm watching on two different.
Oh.
Because I brought up one on my secondary screen while we were looking through in case I wanted to look at
Boost
you guys.
the metrics.
So.
I see. Okay, Ryobii.
I need to figure out where my thing is. Aha. Okay. Give me one moment.
Oh no, it's a 32.
Yeah, we'll have to go through this rather quickly. How familiar are you guys with prequel memes, the Star Wars ones?
God
damn it. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one. Okay, so I picked prequel memes that I liked, specifically quotes, or I try to make it almost exclusively quotes, because there's some that are like some templates that are like either not actually quotes from the movies. There's like the Anakin and Padme one where it's like
dialogue.
Where it's like, oh, you did this right, and then it's just like a close-up of Anakin's face, and then it's like a 4-panel thing. Or like the scene where Anakin just like draws his lightsaber in front of the younglings, like that. I guess there's technically a quote from a kid before that, but I didn't include. Those are two honorable mentions that I didn't feel fit.
It wouldn't come across in just text form.
Yeah, the meme is not the quote. The meme is the image. So
yeah.
Let's see here. I have
very little
made a bracket
I think.
of these, and I have included saved and started. Okay.
What?
So first,
why is there big verses across?
Because I made a fucking image for it. Now relax. All right. So the first two are "I am the Senate," which is this, which is typically said as a response. This is a pretty versatile meme. Basically, whenever somebody...
You need to explain. If you explain the memes, this is going to be bad and very long.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys familiar with it or not?
I'm familiar with it.
Okay.
No, but I mean, I think
it doesn't add anything to it.
You can see the meme.
All right.
Yeah,
See the meme.
I'll try and just get context from the meme itself. I think I agree that it'll be a little
these have okay.
bland if you're
I'll add a little bit of
describing
commentary. I'm not going to explain where the scene in the movie where it comes from, but anyway, these two kind of functionally accomplish the same thing of like, yeah, no, you're wrong, or I do what I want.
Yeah. I guess I am the Senate.
My vote is for I am the Senate.
Yeah, same here.
Not only is it a better line in the actual movie,
Mhm.
More memorable for sure.
Yeah, it has more power. It's definitely more memorable. It's just a better line. Oh, I don't think so. It could be from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't. It's not Star Wars specific. I don't think so. I do like I do like how it's a close up of his face when he does say this.
Yeah, that's the best part of that quote is not the quote part, but the picture it's attached to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I am the Senate. I think it's also more versatile.
Unfortunate rough matchup for I don't think so, but I think I am the Senate might have to take this one. Is that 3 for?
I don't think so. Just got 3-0'd.
That's sometimes you get 3-0'd. Sometimes that's just how it be. Okay. Let's see. I will.
Did you actually seed these, or are the seeds random?
I randomized them.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, because it sounded like you seeded these first two.
No, I randomized it. Let's see. I shuffled them. I am the Senate happened to be number 1, but I didn't.
This one's obvious. This one is so uncivilized for me, at least.
Hold on. Ooh. What did I just drag?
So uncivilized.
Make
that bigger.
I do a great Ewan McGregor, if you didn't know.
So uncivilized, I think I would probably more often use this one, but Take a Seat has a lot of fun variations that people throw into of like take a blank young Skywalker, and they usually I enjoy the applications that people have made.
Yeah.
So uncivilized is more of a reaction.
I go with young Skywalker. I think I'm going to go with Take a Seat, young Skywalker.
All of my opinions are just from the movie because I don't fuck with memes, just pretty much in general. So
how dare you?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I enjoy the variations on Take a Seat, young Skywalker. So uncivilized is more of a reaction thing, and it's less specifically Star Wars, or what's less recognizably Star Wars. I think it's kind of a case of the I don't think so versus I am the Senate. Like I am the Senate is Star Wars meme, like from the quote. And that's kind of the same case with Take a Seat. So I think I'm gonna. Is that 2-1 then?
Yeah, 2-1. Take a Seat.
All right. Obi-Wan's having a rough go.
I'm pretty much gonna pick Ewan McGregor every time.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite character. So it's kind of just unfortunate that his matchup so far. You know what? That's how the bracket goes sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. I am so glad I named these the way I did to make this relatively quick. The attempt of my life has left me scarred and deformed. And my lord, is that legal? I will make it. Oh wait, it got legal. I will make it legal.
Yeah, I'd say the second one.
My lord, is it that legal? Yeah, that one's the bad. That one's so much better.
I would, I would more likely quote, "I will make it legal." Than the first one's kind of funny. It's like you stub your toe or do something minor, and it's like this attempt of my life. It's a little wordy, I think.
I hate to get political, but it's sort of like the Trump thing with like he takes the the classified documents and then just says they're declassified. Basically, it's like I will make them declassified.
Wait. So are you saying that's for or against it?
Well, it's just what he's doing. He's just
like,
I will make them declassified.
But he's actually going to use the proper channels because he's a mastermind and not just a klutz.
Yeah.
All right. How we rating these?
I think it's 3-0, didn't it? Unless you pick the scarred one.
It's tough. I like all of these, so I can be pretty easily swayed one way or the other. I'm realizing.
Yeah.
Well, George and I are on the same side, so you should probably pick our side. Otherwise, there's a chance we could beat you up.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think you could.
We combined, we definitely could.
Yeah.
Like
You'd have to.
100% we could.
You're very far away,
That's true. It would be expensive, but we could.
and one of you would have to get married again for me to come out there.
Well, you never know. Our other friends could get, or the third person who, the other Ryan.
Well, you guys don't have other friends. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, now this is pod racing versus Another Happy Landing.
They also have basically the exact same like usage and meaning.
Really?
To me, it's like, now this. All right, that's a good thing. Is it like sarcastically though?
I think now this is pod
Feels
racing.
Like the second one is sarcastic. This is pod racing isn't sarcastic.
Now this is pod racing is more. Now this is pod racing is more of a let's go feeling, and Another Happy Landing is like like relief.
Yeah,
sarcastic relief of like, well, that could have gone worse or something like that.
Yeah,
when something did not go your way.
Definitely Another Happy Landing.
Really, I feel like if I saw Another Happy Landing, it would be on a video of a car like running over a curb and like launching itself into a ditch.
Yeah, but it's like, and then the driver like walks away from the wreck. Like that's kind of the use case for it.
No. I feel like.
Well, no.
I feel like it'd be
the feeling is that they survive.
The less happy the landing is. I'd be more likely.
You gotta be able to say the words Another Happy Landing. You can't do that if you're dead, and it's not.
Yeah, I agree with Ryobie's definition, but I disagree with RJ's vote. I vote for Another Happy Landing.
All right, so I'm going. Sorry, George was Another Happy Landing. RJ's was what?
Yeah.
Now this is
the other
pod
one.
racing.
All right, I'm also going with This Is Pod Racing. I'd be more likely to use that. I'm just like,
ooh.
Team Boys Unite.
Now this is.
It's not Ewan
McGregor,
strategy, so it is trash.
I enjoy the fact that it's like this shouldn't work, but it is.
Mm-mm.
All right, here we go. Number 5 and seed 28.
I've never seen that used as a meme.
Well, let me make that bigger. Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? And I'm too weak, unlimited power. You could argue that these two are different, but I felt they're the same scene.
He says unlimited power?
He does.
I don't remember that. What?
He does as he's electrocuting Mace Windu before throwing him out the window.
I remember him doing that, and I remember the I'm too weak. I just don't remember him saying unlimited power.
Yeah.
That seems so cheesy or something.
He's trying to surrender here.
It's almost like the dialogue in these movies was famously terrible.
Yeah.
You mean famously perfect to be made into a meme quote bracket?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with the second. I'm on second one.
I hate the second one, but I don't know if I like that I hate it or hate that I hate it. I guess I like that I hate it, so I'm going to also go with that one.
I would probably be more likely to say, are you threatening me, Master Jedi? But I think the combination of like these two things of like, I'm too weak, but it's immediately followed by like, psych. It's like the call an ambulance, but not for me kind of vibe. Which
yeah.
So I think I'm going to give it to that one.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
All right, so is that a 3-0?
Yeah. That's a 3-0.
Unlucky. But it was Palpatine against himself, so I guess he can't be too mad.
Since this is a quote, it will not have I think the best meme from the prequels, period, which is just the image of Palpatine doing like
I did it wrong. Hold on.
720 spin.
Oh, the Sheev spin? Yeah, there's no quote for that other than like rah. So I didn't include it.
That, but that's the best prequel meme.
I don't think
it's just such an inherently funny part.
I really like it. I don't think it would be in here because it's not really a meme. Is Lost a Planet Obi-Wan has how embarrassing even is it?
I didn't include that, but that's a good one.
Yeah, I love that line. That guy looks like Bill Maher.
Oh my gosh, let me click on the thing. I have to click through all the layers. All right. Surprised to be sure, but a welcome one. And then you are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master. I have
feel
seen.
Like a surprised to be sure, but a welcome one is funnier.
I would be more likely to say that.
To?
He says that to Anakin. Yeah.
Anakin? Okay.
I enjoy the memes that are on that. Once again, I enjoy the memes that are on this because it's pretty much the same scene as Take a Seat, Young Skywalker.
He's just the fucking meme king. All right.
But yeah, he really is. I enjoy
everything
both.
He says.
I'd be more likely to quote the first one, but I enjoy both.
Yeah.
I like the second one, but the first one's also good.
First one.
Right.
Sheev is meme king.
2-1. 2-1.
I'm voting for Sheev.
It was close. It was close. No, you gotta be. You can't just say
Obi-Wan
it's
quotes
Sheev.
only. Obi-Wan quotes.
Obi-Wan hasn't won yet. I don't think.
Yes, he did. He won. Oh no. Never mind.
He has not. He has not.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. Damn.
Maybe this is the
This
time.
is propaganda. This is actual propaganda.
This is pro-Palpatine
it's definitely
propaganda.
It's
hold on.
definitely
I screwed up. Hold on. I changed
when
the
that
same
one
image.
is there.
It's over Anakin. I have the high ground versus. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
This whole operation was your idea.
It's definitely I have the high ground.
I really like the second one. I don't remember it in the moment, but if I ever found an opportunity to like use this, I would definitely. I enjoy the use case for the second one, but definitely the more famous is
for the second one.
But I don't remember it in the moment. It's not as memorable.
Yeah, I mean that one is just iconic.
Yeah, it's
culture,
just it's a very strong contender. This is
I
funny
like,
enough. I had to make this one. I couldn't find it with the words.
It's over Anakin. I have the high ground would be an instant win for me. But like it's over Anakin is like useless words.
I mean, you can say whatever you want. Like I said, I couldn't find one with text, and so I made this one myself. So I couldn't find one with like the actual captions.
It's like I have the high ground, and then it's like the person doing something stupid.
You underestimate my power. Yeah, don't try it.
And then
that whole
like,
thing.
Yeah.
The use case for this is pretty good too. It's like whenever you have the advantage, and it's just like get dunked on.
Yeah.
Idiot. Don't even step, because you'll get clapped.
Yeah.
I'm
for
hip.
me.
All right. I think I agree with that verdict. Obi-Wan on the board with his famous quote.
Obi-Wan.
Token descent.
That was a clear winner. RJ's just trying to be different.
That's why I'm here. Versus...
I was just trying to be different. If Ryobii voted for hold on, I would have voted for I feel like they were too close though to have the other one get 3-0'd.
These are once again ones I don't quotes I don't
hear wins for me.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Really, I really like the
better use case.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I think clones are inherently
memeable. I'm a big fan. I like the Obi-Wan ones.
Time for you to leave is not the best meme quote.
It's a bit wordy, but this is also not the strongest Obi-Wan meme.
Food.
Yeah.
I gotta give my vote to. I guess it can be a 2-1, but I'm gonna give it to the. I'm sorry, sir. Because I think George. That's what George voted.
Yeah, he voted for that's why I'm here as well.
Yeah.
So
right, Obi-Wan on the board with 2. Kind of criminal that's the other Obi-Wan memes have not gotten through.
Yeah.
All right, let me set up this one while George gets his food. I see through the lies of the Jedi, a classic.
Okay, I'm back.
Against. This one might get it. This is very similar to I alluded to this before, but this is very much now. This is pod racing vibes, but this is where the fun begins. Also a favorite.
Have you seen the bit? Have you seen the? Ooh, I think this is where the fun begins. Wins for me.
I just like that. I just like that vibe.
Yeah,
it's Anakin versus Anakin, which is fun.
Have you seen the meme where they write the dialogue for the final fight scene, and make the Japanese Google reader read it out.
No, I haven't. Am I gonna have to Google
I'm
that?
pretty sure
Google a video.
Yeah, not now, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not now. Off stream. 14.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
All right. Yeah. So, the second one is honestly a pretty good one-liner, and very, very, very versatile. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. And it's also Qui-Gon Jinn quote, which is makes it a little bit more of a rare meme. But tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise, and everything that kind of spawned, because that includes the whole spiel, which I'm not going to go into right now. But like, is it possible to learn this power not from a Jedi?
Plagueis is one of the biggest prequel memes.
It is, but is it good? Is it usable when you're not making?
I think it's good. Here's the problem. It
itself is a meme.
Here's the problem with the one it's up against. The one it's up against is just a raw roast, and therefore the use case for it as an actual meme is low bar. It's not very good.
It's not. Like, you can't edit it itself. It's more of a reaction. It's a reaction thing.
Someone who's doing something stupid, and like that's.
You know what? That's fair.
Like,
it's too specifically an insult, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Read the tragedy, Darth Plagueis the Wise. How would you use the first one? Because it's a meme, and it's kind of has the meme status of just being like, isn't this a funny thing that he says? And here's the entire speech, and that we've all memorized. But like, I'm struggling to figure, like, other than like finding things that rhyme with wise, and like just kind of.
Like anytime you're talking about like a character who like gets swayed to one side or the other,
or just anybody that goes undergoes change or whatever,
like an opposite side, and it's like, how did this happen? And just post this, or something like that.
Or it's like, or they replaced like Darth Plagueis with like something else. Have you ever heard the tragedy of like J.K. Rowling, the author?
Yeah.
She had the power to create entire worlds, but couldn't shut up on Twitter.
We're just not back.
In the end, it destroyed her. He's getting food. I thought he'd come back by now, but
I said I was back.
No, he's eating. He's eating.
Your screen isn't on. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm eating. Yeah.
Okay.
George doesn't want to. Got to pay for that. That's extra.
Yeah.
All right. So is that a 3-0 then?
Yeah.
Tragedy.
No, I would have said the other one. So
really, okay.
So 2-1.
2-1. I like the second one, but I think the other one's a little more.
I don't like
more uniquely Star Wars, and not just a roast. I do like that it's Qui-Gon.
I've never seen a meme like this, but it made me think of like fast rappers who are bad. So like you could add the word fast. So the ability to speak fast doesn't make you intelligent.
Doesn't make you a good rapper.
Yeah, I'm basically.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I guess you. I haven't seen people do that. Maybe I wish more people would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, we will watch your career with great interest. First, only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Now, again,
the first one.
Sheev is the fucking meme king.
No, the first one's way better. What?
The second one, I would probably more. The first one is funny just because it's a bad line because it itself is an absolute.
Yeah.
And it's just like, Obi-Wan, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Use case as a meme for it.
Yeah, it's just a funny line.
Whenever something is absolute.
Yeah, but it's also just like a whenever somebody says something you don't agree with as like as a statement of a statement of opinion, it's like vanilla ice cream is straight up not good, and it's like only a Sith. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's very it's top tier meme right there in my opinion.
Yeah, we will watch your career with great interest is also more of a just like a maybe it falls into the same category as like the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. whenever somebody like you see something new or like somebody says, you kind of just post it after somebody says something, and it's not so much like a comedic value. It's like, oh, I agree, and also this opinion came from an unexpected source or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I think that's not. I think it's not as funny as Only a Sith.
Or we expect.
I like both, but I think the fact that it's such a bad nonsensical line, if you stop and think about it, kind of adds to it.
You don't need to stop and think about it. It's just bad.
It is bad.
I wouldn't say it's just absolute bad, because only a Sith deals in absolutes. So.
Yeah. Okay. So is that RJ? Are you going for We'll Watch Your Career?
Yeah.
All right. 2-1, but Obi-Wan gets another one on the board. All right. What else we got here? A rare one. This will make a fine addition to my collection from
that one.
The General.
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Versus a young Obi-Wan. The negotiations were short. So you were right, Master. Negotiations were short.
This will make a fine addition to collection.
They both have good use cases.
Mostly because I've seen ones where someone edits Grievous in saying that, like, into other Star Wars movies whenever like a lightsaber is lost or like
I've seen that.
It's become
they edit him in like
saying it every single time.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That one's kind of in the same status as like The Tragedy, just because it's like the community made it such a bigger thing than it was, so it's kind of attained its own status. No, I know, but like some memes are obviously like have different levels of popularity. Like nobody made a compilation of Obi-Wan saying this line every single time two people argued or got in a fight.
Yeah.
I think I would feel cooler about dropping this one. This would make a fine addition to my collection, but I'd have less opportunity to use it. But I think it would be better when I did use it. So I think I'm going to go with Grievous on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. 3-0.
Also, Grievous has to be on here. Grievous has to at least win once. He's such a stupid fucking.
I love him. He's great.
I adore his design, but like everything that comes out of his mouth is so silly.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you got more Grievous, so hold on to your hats.
God,
we got. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and gets everywhere. It's time to abandon ship. I regularly use this one, but this is also another example of just a really bad line.
Time to abandon ship? Is Time to Abandon Ship from the prequels?
No, it's it's from the third one.
Clone Wars.
It's the third one.
For some reason.
He's not in Clone Wars.
For some reason that looks animated to me.
I think it is because it's all that might all be like CGI, but maybe that scene is from the Clone Wars, but he does say that in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it probably is from Revenge of the Sith, and the CGI just doesn't look super great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would I don't like sand. It's just that's once again just a bad line. I'm trying to remember how it gets used, and it's like when
basically anytime sand is ever brought up.
Yeah, it's just it's just kind of like an anti-meme. It's just like a response you say whenever somebody mentions a certain word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Time to Abandon Ship used.
I feel like I've used that before. I've definitely used this one recently.
This used that in the chat before. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it's not as big a meme as as it is, but I like it. I've used it as a GIF. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of it, but I think maybe I put it on this list because I use it and not because it's actually like a good meme or whatever. But
I'm voting for it, so it won.
All right, 2-1. George, RJ, what'd you say?
We'll go 2-1.
Mm-hmm. I don't like sand. I enjoy the line just because it's like just doesn't make any sense really. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah,
it makes perfect sense. Everything he says about sand is true.
But the background. I'll go into the background a little bit. Like Padme's line immediately before this is how she used to like enjoy like lying on the sand on the beach with her friend and like just like telling a nice story from her childhood. And then Anakin's like,
it's terrible game is really the problem.
That's what it basically.
You're supposed to ask her about her. You're supposed to show interest in
like,
her and what she's saying, not just complain about sand.
It's like somebody telling you about the time it's like, oh, I went to the beach this weekend. It was great, and it's like, I don't like sand.
Yeah,
I fucking hate sand.
Just kills the conversation. Absolutely. Yeah.
That whole scene is really, really bad.
This is gonna be these two. Like I said, these are randomly seeded. This is gonna be a tough one for me.
Okay, bring them up. I want to see what's tough for you.
Hello there, General Kenobi. You are a bold one. Verse. It's treason then.
I find Hello there, General Kenobi, to be mostly overrated. The only ones that I actually like are the ones where they edit Grievous to have like a gajillion arms.
Those are good. I like the. I like it's general something ending in B. There are a lot of variations of that where it's like somebody like jumps down. And it's like I can't think of any right now, but they just kind of swap in different characters or different scenarios, and then it's like I think there's like a French one where he's like bonjour, and it's like general.
I think it's treason. I don't actually like this is an overrated Hello there, General Kenobi is an overrated meme, IMO.
For me, for me it's basically like I would use this to determine whether someone knows Star Wars memes or not. That's really what it's used for. Is if you say hello there and somebody responds this way, it's like, oh, you also like this thing. It's like a I can't think of the word right now.
Response.
Yeah, and that would work because I would have no idea what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because George is lame. It's treason. Then it's just whenever somebody disagrees with you, and whether you have you're talking from a position of authority or not, it's still relevant.
Yeah,
it's treason. Then they're just wrong. Can't disagree with me. All right, is that a 3-1?
Once again, Sheev is the meme king.
He's very good.
Yeah.
He's not only is he the Senate, but he's also the meme king.
And he's also Frank. It must be Frank, Your Majesty.
I don't even know what I would pick.
I didn't include that one.
But I guess the treason.
There's a lot of Sheev. This happens to be also two of the same character against each other. Oh wait, no, I screwed up again. I changed the same one.
Oh, I love that one.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them versus. She can't do that.
Oh fuck! Both of those are so good.
She can't do that. Shoot her or something.
No, those are both so good.
Yeah.
I see. I like the applications of this first one, but I really like the second one.
Yeah. I think the second one. I think the second one. The first one is like it's only ever used when there are two of anything.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that
it's Star Wars. Yeah.
Star Wars saying it.
Yeah.
Like. But
I don't know, I kind of like
can't do that. Shoot her or something. It is a genuinely funny addition.
Yeah, I just like
this is getting out of hand. Makes the now there are two of them.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I like every.
Yeah, it's just so funny. Like oh, I've got like two sticks in my hand. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
I gotta when the doctor tells you you're having twins.
Yeah, that's a classic. I gotta lobby for the second one because I feel pretty strongly on this. I think there's literally 3 layers to it. It's just like when somebody does something like you're not expecting or like you don't think is like, hey, you can't do that, and then you immediately jump to shoot her. It's like, oh, you can't do that thing I don't like. Kill her.
Yeah,
and then he's uncertain about whether he's like shoot her or something, and he's just immediately uncertain about his initial like knee-jerk reaction was kill her.
I'm disappointed with how few memes get made with this dude.
He has at least 3.
Funny.
Actually, he has at least these 3. He didn't win the other one he had, which is No, wait, did he win? Is it legal?
I think he did.
He did.
I thought he did.
He did. Yeah, he beat The Attempt on My Life.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I gotta go with she can't do that. I use that much more often.
I think I'm still voting for A.
RJ, you gotta decide.
No. Oh, they're both so good.
It's which one would you use more likely to use? I'll be sad, but I'll respect it.
What I'd be more likely to use is there are two of them simply because there are more spaces to use it. Just literally post it anytime there are two things that are even similar.
Mm.
All
right, I'll do. All right, 1-1. What do you got? Either way, I think this is Newt Gunray or something, or one. It's one of the Gunrays. I don't remember the guy's name.
I'm gonna go with there.
I thought they were Gungans.
This is getting out of hand because she can't do that.
Tragic.
Is always posted on something that's already interesting. Now there are two of them
because it makes it funny.
Boring, funny. Yeah.
Okay. I'll respect that. I do really like that second one, but that's a very good argument. If that, it's like
Also
it's just a thing you tack onto the end of something that's already funny.
So far, this is the highest quality matchup. Like the matchup with the two best quotes.
It's from Gunray.
Yeah.
Gunray's the last name of, I think, this guy. Gungan is a race, though. You are correct, George.
Yeah. Oh, Gungan's a race. Okay, I see.
All right, so last...
I think it's like the dumber the character, the better the quotes.
Yeah. That's not true. Jar Jar doesn't have that many good quotes, does he?
I didn't have any on here.
Yeah, no Jar Jar in prequel memes. Wow.
I just didn't... Like I said, there's more than 32. I picked ones that I personally thought I liked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'm missing stuff. So we have good, twice the pride, double the fall, and oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics.
I feel like the first one has more use case, right?
Yeah.
Good, twice the pride, double the fall. I think this is all. You could also tack on the. I've been looking forward
Second
to this.
one you can post whenever someone starts talking about politics and you don't feel like it.
Well, this is a good one. It's good for literally disengaging from literally any argument, or basically saying, yeah, that's a dumb thing to be upset about. Go have fun raging about it.
Or
but it is not as versatile.
Or people are getting way too into like any argument.
Yeah. It's good, but I agree. It's not it. I kind of like that's an interesting argument you brought up for that other one. It's like this added to something makes it funny.
Yeah,
it makes it a joke. So I think Dooku can get on the board with this one.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
All right, 3-0.
Yeah, I agree.
3-0.
That's why Obi-Wan has so few quotes on here, is because he's the best character in the prequels, and so he has the least
had way more than
number.
Jar Jar.
I mean, he has a lot of
like
quotes.
5 or something compared to Jar Jar's 0.
Yeah.
He's had at least 6, and he's only won like 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right, so
that's not a bad win rate.
Should I put these back up on the screen, or do we kind of know what they are for like the rounds coming after?
I would just assume we know what they are at this point.
Okay. All right. So next,
take
what is
them
this?
down unless we ask for a refresher.
This is
I would remove the current ones you have though, because
I'll hide it.
And the verses.
Yeah, and the verses, so we can clearly see what everything.
Gotcha.
Got.
Okay, so we have I Am the Senate versus Take a Seat.
I Am the Senate clean sweeps for me. It's not even a contest.
Yeah, I agree. I Am the Senate is better.
Take a Seat was the lesser of two bad options.
Mm-hmm.
The least bad of two bad options.
I like it.
I Am the Senate
is
genuinely one of the best quotes.
Yeah, I agree.
They're both iconic Star Wars. They're both just like they can both kind of be like they both kind of mean the same thing. Of like, yeah, you're wrong. Sit down, kind of.
Yeah. I Am the Senate is better though.
I guess it's a bit more cleaner because it's not as wordy.
Yeah.
I also,
you know what? Maybe I'll give one. Oh, sorry, I'll made it -1. I'm gonna give 1 to that, but I'm the Senate can still win. I just want to note that it was contested.
Yeah.
All right.
I Am the Senate also like Like I've seen a lot of memes that I really like, where it's like when someone references the Senate, they just use a picture of Sheev.
Yeah. People just know.
Yeah.
All right. Moving right along here. My lord, is that legal? I will make it legal versus now this is pod racing.
Ooh, this is a really powerful matchup.
My take is that
I think it's legal.
My take is that now this is pod racing is directly competing with this is where the fun begins, especially since they're both Anakin, and I think that this is where the fun begins is better.
Yeah,
so I think that kind of takes away from
think
this.
Now this is pod racing is the best of that.
Really?
Kind.
No, I agree with him that this is where the fun begins is better.
Okay. I think in any case, I think
it's a better line too in the movie.
I guess we are comparing a child actor to a full-grown actor, but maybe that's a little unfair. But no,
and he did worse. That child was a stupid little bitch.
Tell us how you really feel, George.
You hear me, Christopher Lloyd?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, and he never will. Okay, now this is pod racing. Sorry, but
you 3-0'd. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the gun rays in here. They're gonna make it. They're going all the way to the top. I'm too weak. Unlimited power versus a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Sheev against himself.
Unlimited.
What the
power.
fuck is Sheev?
It's his Palpatine's first name.
Okay. I get it all.
Look at all this knowledge I'm dropping on George. This is what this podcast is all about.
Yeah. Okay.
All this
George
useless Star Wars
fan. He just doesn't ever learn anybody's names.
No, they mentioned Sheev.
Did they say Sheev?
No, I looked this up.
I don't remember them saying that.
Sheev is mentioned in a Star Wars novella, the Tarkin book.
Yeah.
It's never mentioned in any of the shows. No,
in the show?
No, it's not. It's mentioned
I've just gained the knowledge
from memes. Yeah, because his name is Sheev, and people thought that was funny as hell.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Right, I think it's the unlimited power one.
I think it's unlimited power for me as well.
Yeah.
RJ?
Yeah.
3-0.
A surprise to be sure is a good one.
But not as good.
It's not as good as unlimited power.
It's over in Anakin. I have the high ground versus you underestimate my power.
High ground.
I think high ground. I don't remember what did. Oh yeah, I didn't even think that's why I'm here was even that strong.
Why isn't you underestimate my power here?
Because it's like immediate. It's the immediate quote after, and it almost always follows this.
It's included in this, RJ. It's included in this.
Oh, that's the better half of this.
Yeah, I counted it as the same one. I didn't have Anakin's image on screen.
The whole thing is used, as a meme. I mean, I'm not that into memes, but when I've seen it used,
yeah, because people were like, it's like I see that you have an advantage position. I'm gonna do it anyway. I know that this is a bad idea, but YOLO.
If we're including the you underestimate my power.
I mean, it's kind of like Darth Plagueis, and that it's the entire thing is kind of
where he just brutally screams, "I hate you." That's the best line.
That's significant. It's the whole thing is it's over Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power.
Oh, okay.
Don't try it. Jumps. Gets cut. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. I hate you. Yeah. It's hard to say where the line is drawn for this meme.
Yeah.
But
I hate you. I hate you is probably the least used part of it. Yeah.
You were my brother, Anakin. Yeah, that one's used a little bit.
There's a lot of use for it as a meme.
It's the funniest part when you're watching the movie, though.
Yeah,
definitely for sure. And
wait, actually, I think you underestimate power.
I was talking. I was talking.
Shit, we're at 2 hours and 18 minutes. We need to hurry the fuck up.
Where the Google Japanese reader reads the transcript. It's I hate you.
I need to watch this now. Okay, sorry. We need to hurry up.
Wait. Sorry. I just wanted to say one thing about that. The only reason I like that line so much is because he literally sounds like a teenage boy screaming at his mom for taking away his Xbox or something.
Yes.
He is.
It's so funny.
He took away his legs and arm.
I hate you.
I have another video I need you guys to watch after, or a series, but we'll get to that. This is where the fun begins versus the tragedy of Darth Plagueis.
This is where the fun begins.
Really? RJ?
Yes.
I could be convinced. I'm leaning more towards Darth Plagueis.
Yeah, I'm leaning more.
I do really
Darth
like
Plagueis.
This is where the fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Contested.
I just really like that line.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, especially watching it as a kid, that scene where they're just talking about the Darth Plagueis, what he used to be able to do with the Force,
the scene itself is
really
kind of boring. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
So
Again, I like again, it's like part of what makes that such a good meme is how terrible terrible the line
monologue-y.
Yeah. But I don't fuck with memes that much. I'm judging them more based on like how I like them.
It's good to have different it's good to have different mindsets, different outlooks.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. All right, only a Sith deals in absolutes, and your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection.
Oh, this is such a good matchup.
I like Grievous. I think only a Sith is funny.
Yeah,
because it's once again, it doesn't make sense.
I'm voting for a fine addition to my collection. I can't do the voice.
You need like
voice. The voice makes like
the
fact that you can read it in his voice makes like 98% of that.
Yeah.
Your lightsaber. I can't even.
Fine addition to my collection.
I refuse to try. You guys sound like idiots.
We always sound like idiots, George. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right. What is your vote?
Oh, Sith. Yeah.
All right. Contested, which I like, but somebody's got to move on. Time to abandon ship, or it's treason then?
It's treason then.
Time to abandon ship. Time to abandon ship.
I don't think. I don't think this is more famous. But I definitely use this more than it's.
That one's better. Yeah, that one's better.
I feel like if
treason then is better.
No, it is not. It lost.
Do you use it more because there's more cases to use it, or because it's better?
I think other things fill the niche that it's treason. It's treason then would do. I think I would do like she can't do that, shoot her or something instead of it's treason then. But I think that's just personal preference. But I mean that's what this is about. It's our preferences.
Yeah.
Sorry, treason. Also, you're very good. It was contested. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Good. Twice the pride, double the fall. This is kind of funny that these two match up against each other.
Go together. Okay. Yeah. It's close. It's so close.
I like Dooku. I kind of like
the funniest twice the pride, double the fall I've ever seen is when
they released Morbius twice.
No, when they included a picture of two prides of lions, and then double the fall is like two pictures of
Mufasa getting tossed.
The autumn months, or something like that.
Oh, that's just an anti-meme, RJ. That's low.
Yeah, I love anti-memes.
Low bar. No,
the best.
I was gonna vote for that, but now I want to vote for this one. This is getting out of hand.
I think I'll dissent and say the Dooku.
You going for Dooku? RJ, what'd you say?
Getting out of hand.
Well, now. I was actually hoping I wouldn't have to decide this one. I kind of like this one, I guess. I understand that that makes the joke, but I don't know.
What? I can't believe you.
I don't have a strong feeling. I like both. I had to pick one.
I can't fucking believe you, Ryobii.
I am the Senate versus I will make it legal.
Here's a question. I wonder if we could look through and see.
I think legal for me.
Because I feel like I remember when we were doing ice cream. I don't think this one, but when we were doing rice cream, I don't think Ryobii was ever the dissenting opinion on the ice cream bracket. I could be wrong. I'd kind of like to rewatch and see.
If you want to go back and make that have that be your correction bit for next time, feel free. That's a lot of work. I am the Senate versus I will make it legal.
Legal for me.
Legal.
Really? I am the Senate.
No.
I'd be more likely to use legal. I'd be more likely to use legal.
Yeah.
Or I am the because once again I'm the Senate. I would use other stuff for it. I could.
It's also funnier because it's like, why even have laws at that point? I don't know. It's so funny.
I like the use
legal,
cases
I will
for that.
make it legal.
Yeah.
I love it.
I am the Senate going down. Newt Gunray going all the way to semis.
Let's go.
I'm 2 weeks unlimited power. It's over Anakin. I have the high ground.
I think legal's gonna take it all. If it can beat I am the Senate, I think it's gonna
I don't know.
take it all.
I really like both of these.
Yeah,
I could see either of these beating I am legal.
This is the strongest matchup yet, in my opinion.
I'm 2 week unlimited power. And then it's over Anakin. I have the high ground and the whole spiel after.
Yeah, I gotta go unlimited power.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just so funny.
I'll go for. Yeah,
I think that's like maybe if it was. Maybe
we're talking about delivery in the movie. It's definitely unlimited power.
But like the rest of that scene is weak comparatively, and unlimited power is just such a.
It's a fucking good line. It's a stupid. It's a stupid line.
It's a good stupid line.
He's like sitting like hunched over, covered in broken glass, and he's just like
unlimited power.
He's making the face that Bilbo makes when he's going for the ring.
Yeah. Oh,
I could do Lord of the Rings memes maybe next time. Actually, I would not make it 32. That's too many.
Yeah.
I don't even know the movie lines because I've only seen like the first 1.5 maybe.
All right. Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise versus Only Sith Deals in Absolutes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, you haven't seen the movies?
What's wrong with you?
Well, I've seen like bits and pieces of all of them, but I haven't seen like the entire trilogy all the way through.
You know what some people do on stream? Like they do like watch-alongs where like they play the movie, but like they don't like just display. Webcam. Yeah, it's just like this, and you like the viewers also like start the movie at the same time. Man, if we had viewers.
That would be fun.
We could, if we had a fan base, we could do that. That'd be fun.
Come on, start watching us, people. You're missing out.
You are missing out, for real, for real. Okay.
You're missing out on just watching The Lord of the Rings.
With our shitty commentary. Exactly. What's not to love?
Tell your friends and family about us so you can enjoy this one-of-a-kind experience.
One of a kind is the perfect phrase. Not even better experience. Just and that'll be George's first exposure to our shitty lines. The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis versus Only a Sith Deals in Absolutes. I gotta go with Only a Sith.
Yeah, Only a Sith.
Okay.
I'm gonna dissent.
Okay.
Boo.
Darth Plagueis, very strong. I really like. It's just short, sweet, to the point. Actually, not to the point, which makes it better.
Yeah,
all right, we're into
short, sweet, and not to the point.
Not to the point. All right, last match of quarters. Time to abandon ship or twice the pride, double the fall.
Time to abandon ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I gotta go with that one too. I like that one, but
Time to abandon ship could go all the way.
I don't think it. I think it had an interesting path here.
Yeah,
and my favoritism definitely played a hand.
Yeah,
I'll admit that. All right, semis.
All right, semis.
I gotta go.
I gotta go with legal.
Yeah, legal. No, unlimited power.
I use legal more. I think unlimited power is a funnier.
So do I. I'm gonna go.
It's a funnier line. It's really tough.
Ryobii.
But I use legal more. Okay, I guess that means I gotta make myself use that meme better. And also, it's funny that unlimited power is now in the is possibly the strongest meme.
It could actually have unlimited power.
He could have unlimited power. It's only fitting that Sheev goes all the way.
Yeah.
Only a Sith for me. So Time to Abandon Ship's good, and I use it, but
only a Sith for me.
Yeah.
I might dissent here. I'm gonna dissent.
All right, no worries.
Time to abandon ship.
You had a strong fight to make it to semis.
I like abandoning things. This feels like my fighting style in games like Overwatch, Paladins, and Apex.
Yeah. I can totally remember.
You mean leaving matches that you don't?
I need support. Giving up? George is like, oh, I'm already gone.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
We were losing that fight.
I'm not getting tangled up in that shit.
Wait, you mean his Sarah's playstyle? It's like he can't risk the stacks.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the stacks alive.
So I gotta abandon ship every fight.
I do abandon ship.
For me.
It's only a Sith for me.
Oh my god!
We're gonna leave it up to the person who knows this the least.
Jesus Christ!
Only
This is
it's
too hard.
such a,
These
it's
are both
such a
so good.
it's such a good and bad line.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Only a Sith.
Yes.
I think Only a Sith takes the crown.
I'm so happy with how this turned out.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Finals, top 2.
Yeah.
And also, this is just how the bracket shook out.
I'm the Senate was gonna win, which didn't even make it out of the quarters.
It made it 2 quarters, though. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, it ought to be ashamed. It was the number 1 seed, and they didn't even get.
It was randomly seeded. I told you.
No.
What was 32? 32 was Obi-Wan.
Yeah, which I have to talk to the seeding committee about that one.
The seeding committee was a random number generator, so you have to talk to the universe.
Should we do Oops All Bracket next episode? I was thinking about doing fruit for that.
Okay.
I'm mad that neither Sheep
We're
the
at
Name King
2.5 hours.
nor Newt Gunray won.
Newt Gunray
Oops All
had
Bracket. Should we do 16s or should we?
Yes.
Okay.
32's too much.
Yeah.
And also no visual element. I would say.
Yeah. I think people can guess what a strawberry looks like.
I can imagine.
So, yeah.
Oh, what was my bracket idea? I guess I'll keep that a secret because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Okay. All right. That's going to do it for us. This is a long fucking episode.
Yeah, that was a...
See you later, anyone who actually managed to watch this whole thing.
Sorry about that, but mostly sorry to George, who's probably going to be the one pulling shorts out of this.
Saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
Also, sorry to me, who has to wake up at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry to RJ most of all. Then. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Sorry,
all
RJ.
Right. Well,
although it was mostly your fault.
Yeah. Wait. How is it his? We wasted a lot. He took a lot of time for the intro.
He definitely talks the longest. I feel like.
No, that's definitely. I say the least and spend the most time talking.
Yeah.
You just pick your words carefully. I respect that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
It's part of the play.
It's a negative trait.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Let's pull the plug. Night.
I gotta
later.